welcome to A Crit Down Under. Welcome to our 6th episode. The episode is titled The Spider's Web. So, interesting times. So, let's get straight into it, shall we? So we've got a couple of announcements. So first big announcement, we are going to do a giveaway! So, giveaway you say, free items you say. So just so you guys know how the giveaway works, once we hit 100 subscribers on our YouTube channel, we will do the giveaway. So at the moment, our giveaway consists of a dice box, some dice, and the new 2024 Player's Handbook. So, some pretty good stuff in there, but you need to hit 100 subscribers on the channel for us to do the giveaway. So, make sure you've subscribed, make sure you tell your friends to subscribe. Let's get to 100 subscribers so we can do it. Comment on one of our videos, that's your entry. So if you comment on one of our YouTube videos, that'll be your entry to the giveaway. And also, if you win, it'll be announced on our social medias. So make sure you go and follow those, because then you'll be able to check to see if you are the winner. But we'll also try and get in contact with you privately as well if you are the winner. So do that. You might be in the chance to win. How exciting. On the social side of things, make sure you subscribe anyway. We've got a lot of content that gets posted on our social media, so go check it out. It's some awesome stuff, some clips and some memes and some pictures, so go for it. And last but not least, we do have a World Anvil account, so the link will be in the description below. Go check it out. It has everything in this world that we are creating as we go. So if you have any questions about things or you want to explore things a little bit more on your own, go for it, have a look. You might even be able to see these guys' character profiles a little bit more in advance as well. So, perfect. Now, something we do here at A Crit Down Under, we go around the group and we ask for one thing that the players remember from their character's perspective, as well as a question to go with their character. So, first off the bat is Huge Ass Dragon. Or Hugh for short.
I'm gonna change my fucking name.
So, Hugh, what is one thing you remember from your character's perspective?
Oh my god, Apollo almost dying.
Oh, yes.
Wow, that was sad for me.
Not throwing the pen at the DM's head.
Deserved it.
What is your fighting style?
Bow.
Yes.
Archery. So you gain +2 to attack rolls that you make with any ranged weapon.
Did you get a new dice bag?
So that is something to be aware of. Just for your reference as well, viewers, one thing we do is I ask them a question about their character's profile, just so that they can get into their character's mind.
Did you say +2 for attack?
It's +2 for your attack for anything with a ranged weapon. Zanafia, what do you remember from your character's perspective?
I saved Apollo and didn't get thanked for it.
Oh.
Some people hold grudges.
Yeah, some people do.
What is Arcane Recovery do?
So during a short rest, I can either recover some of my spell slots, and it can't be higher than a level 6, or my hit dice.
Amazing. Perfect. Cryella, what do you remember from your character's perspective?
I ran into a room and giant spiders appeared. I'm scared.
Help! I love it. I love it. What does Infernal Constitution
Ooh.
do?
Infernal, eh?
One moment. I was supposed to have this ready, but I didn't know he was going to throw that at me. Oh, it's here. Resistance to cold and poison damage, advantage on saving throws against being poisoned.
Oh.
I did have it, I just didn't have it in the right spot.
You know, when there's like, I don't know, spiders.
Oh,
Something to be aware of.
remember, bitch.
Why do you think I told it? Why do you think? This is why I asked them questions about the characters. Wait, nudge, nudge.
Use it.
Vale. So Vale was not with us last episode, so
Or the one before.
Loser.
character's perspective is probably nothing.
It's not.
But
What did you talk to him?
I didn't.
So we probably will sort that out.
Yep.
But
I was going to say we actually might have a quick role play
yeah,
of what happened.
Yeah, I didn't. We're so good.
I love it.
But
We're so organized.
I've gone and tried to find the other changeling, Helen.
Which other changeling? Hell is a changeling?
Hell is a changeling. What the fuck? Was it the
What?
changeling that you slept with?
Obviously, you guys.
That's what we
Could you
questioned. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we questioned
Oh yeah,
it.
it's in different areas. Never Winter.
Oh, I don't know.
What is a feature of yours?
What's a feature?
A feature of mine.
That you'd like to tell me about?
Well, a feature. I know common sign language. There you go. There's.
Oh!
Ooh!
Yeah, you
Sorry?
do actually. You do know common sign language. That is actually a cool little thing that you do know. Alright, awesome. Element,
Yes.
what do you remember from our session?
I remember really hating Zen.
4.
Full stop.
Full stop.
Done.
Find out why later.
Okay, love it. What do you have an advantage on?
Being charmed.
Yep, and what can magic not do?
Put me to sleep.
Perfect.
Oh.
Love it.
That's exciting.
Eloin's evolving.
Elowen and I are the same.
Perfect. So, let's get into the game. So, let's start with a little bit of backstory in regards to where you guys are at now.
I'm so
to get
excited.
you guys into the mindset, you woke up to realize that Hugh and Crayola had disappeared. Vale has decided to go and investigate or confront Hella. And you guys decided to just leave him behind for a moment and make your way to Waybacker Caves. You, upon entering Waybacker Caves, realized that there was a cork jelly, which did, in fact,
that what it's
suck up
called?
Apollo and
You're
did kill
already
him.
crying.
Zanafia immediately healed him back up with a healing potion, and you guys continued your way. You are terrified of a puddle of water,
Bare minimum. Oh yeah, that's right.
and you are currently fighting bugbears in that room with the puddle of water.
I am not.
As Crayola decided to go ahead and find herself
Damn,
in
as a
a room
bitch.
4.
with spiders.
I've got to replace the energy.
And Crayola actually did find her way in to where the black spider was sitting. Had a brief encounter with the black spider, and then
It was a
continued
body, by the way.
Yeah, you didn't send the picture for me to fact
on
to.
her way.
Yeah.
Maybe
Okay.
edit that out.
And that is now on the internet.
And welcome to okay. So
He's like, excuse me.
Literally.
let's start with what happened with you while these guys went off.
Okay, chap. Let's lay it down.
So, as you went off and you decided to start looking for Hella, you would have found that Hella usually frequents the Phandelver's mining exchange. That's what she kind of owns there, right? So you knew that, and you probably would have wandered towards where she is. What would you have done?
So this was the same day.
So you woke up, you realised that these two were missing, and then the rest of them were talking about just going to Waybacker Caves, and you're like, you go, see if they're there, I'll go talk to Hella to see where they are.
Okay.
So you kind of split with the group. So you're currently about an hour behind the group in total, so you've got about an hour here to play with in total. Because that'll line you up very nicely with where these guys
Okay,
are.
so
story-wise.
I'm gonna sneak up there, sneak to the mining exchange. See if there is anyone home, if there's anyone there. Do you want me to roll perception?
Yeah, roll
sneak roll.
Roll a perception to start with.
It's a pretty good roll. So 21.
21. Okay, so as you walk up to the Phandelver's Mining Exchange building, you'll notice it's quite an old, ragged building. Most of these buildings are old or they're just made out of stone and wood. This one has a little bit more nuances to it. It looks like it was an original building that was here for hundreds of years. You kind of open up, like the door kind of opens up inside, and it's one of those doors where it's just wooden slats, so you can actually peer through the gaps in the door. The one thing you are noticing though, as you get closer to it, there is no noise. Whereas the rest of the town and stuff like that, this is the end of the day, you would expect the town to be bustling and people going home and stuff like that. When you kind of get to this part of town, there's like no one here. It's very cold, it's very dark. And you kind of look at the windows of this building, there's no lights on the inside either.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I feel like this is the perfect environment for Vale.
Yep.
I want to sneak into the house.
Okay. Make a stealth check.
That would be. That'd be 22.
Oh, okay. So as you sneak your way into this house, you start to realise that the door's open. And you literally peer open the door. You are hearing nothing. It is almost silent and almost essentially like something doesn't feel right. As you kind of step inside a little bit, you notice that the tables are kind of pushed over, the chairs are pushed over, and it looks like there was some sort of struggle that had happened in this room very recently.
Yeah.
At the back of the room, there's a desk where you can see that's where all the mining exchange stuff is kind of done, and there's a little staircase that leads to a second floor off to the right. And there is also a door at the very, very back.
Vale is under the assumption that this is where she lives? Or this is where...
You can be under the assumption that this is where she works. Not necessarily where she lives, but I don't think you would know necessarily if Helen would live like upstairs or somewhere else.
Okay. So, while I'm looking around, I see that everything's been unturned. So, there's a second level. Can I see the stairs as I walk in the dark, or
you do. You actually like it's dark, but it's not like pitch black. If that makes any sense. Like there's a little bit of moonlight coming in, so you still got that tiny little bit of light that would help guide your way. It's just that it doesn't look like. Whereas at this point in the day, the tavern would be bustling. This is not.
All right. So I'm gonna go up the stairs, sneak up the stairs.
So as you get up to the top of the stairs, you realise that it's just an open floor, and it is full of chairs, tables, old cloths that have like been draped over stuff. You can tell it's a storeroom.
Yeah.
It's the size of the top floor, so it goes from one end to the other. Very end, you can see there's windows right like that would overlook the road. It seems to this point too quiet.
Okay.
Like you're not even hearing the general sounds of like wind creaking through the wood or mouse scurrying.
I want to make a investigation roll for the top floor. See if I can see if anything is awry.
Okay, go for it.
19.
You look around for a little bit and you notice that there is a table and chairs that is covered over, that is set up in a very, very specifically unique way. As you step back for a moment, the way the chairs are situated around this weirdly oval-shaped table, you realise that it's set up with 4 chairs on either end. And the actual oval table looks like a body. So it looks like it's in the shape of a spider itself.
Ew.
So this is like a. So the table is an oval, has a cloth over the top of it. There's 4 chairs.
On either side. So there's
Yeah.
4 on one side, 4 on the other side. It looks as almost like the actual chairs are
So there's
layered.
8.
So there's 8 in total, yes.
Yes.
So it looks like the chairs are layered in a way that makes them look like spider legs.
What's the code?
1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry,
What'd
she
you do?
froze and we're trying to fix it.
Kill the immersion, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I was getting involved with
Yeah.
you guys.
That's the dead body. she's frozen. Frozen entire.
Love it.
Can we stop video? Can we
And we call
can we
and call her back.
leave and call her back? She says her screen's black. I don't know if she can hear us.
She can hear us
I
and
can
see
hear
us.
you guys. I can see you guys. I don't know what the fuck's happened.
Well,
I think.
It frozen. You look really good on where it's frozen.
Don't fuck. I literally said to give you that. Hopefully I don't look funny. Anyway, sorry, we're distracting.
That's okay.
Keep playing.
I look at the table. I run my hand over the cloth, grab it. I pull off the cloth.
As you pull off the cloth, do I? Yeah, I will.
No, say it. We're not there. We're not there. We're not there. But like, sit out.
Fucking
We're not there.
secrets.
As a cricket, stop. It's having secrets amongst yourself.
We're like,
Literally. Remember when he said that?
I guess it
Of
makes
noble
sense.
descent as well.
Oh! What did you just kick?
So I
did you find a Dragon Ball?
So I look down. There's a glass top.
Mhm.
As I peer in, it looks like there's a white dragonborn encased
In glass.
in glass.
The look on her face is one of pure fear.
Mm.
And
Okay.
what did you roll investigation wise? It was 20.
No, that was
19.
19.
So you would notice that her regal outfit and stuff like that is charred in all areas. And it looks like it was it looks like it's almost preserved.
Preserved. So this table is like a casket
Almost.
or a life pod or something. Maybe. Oh yeah, that little eye twitch, hey? So what's something?
Smash it open.
That's metagaming.
Yeah. Can I see if it's like there's like some sort of lid, or do I have
You
to?
can see on one end it looks like hinges, and on the other end there looks like there is like something that you could it's like a latch that you unlatch and you flip up, and you could essentially realize the actual glass lid would flip out over.
Yeah. Is this Dragonborn sort of looked any resemblance to Hugh?
Yes, very much so.
Very much so.
And to the point where you could even realize this is an older Dragonborn,
Yeah.
older than Hugh,
Yeah.
and has a lot of similar features to Hugh.
Is it
As-
male,
It's
female?
female.
Female. Okay, so I'm gonna try and open the casket.
Okay. And it doesn't require anything to open because it's literally just a latch and you flip it over. As soon as you kind of flip it over, you see as the actual body starts to shrivel, and you can actually see the skin start melting off her body, and you see as the face just peels back. And it almost is like as soon as the air hit it, the decay started, and that whatever's been preserving this body is now gone, and you can just see the rapid decay starting to occur because it's been over a month now since this has happened. So you can see as it just shrivels and it decays slightly, and you can
We're
see
just
the hair
running around
follicles
like
and the
fuckers.
nails and the skin just peeling back, and the actual clothes turn to absolute dirty, dusty, makey stuff.
Can I, as I watch this, can I just roll a medicine check
Yes.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Daddy, she was in there the whole time while we were in Phandelver.
What's your medicine check?
Natural 1.
I'm like, what the fuck did I just win?
You are in absolute shock. You're like,
I love how you
I was not expecting just a body to dissolve into ash in front of me.
it's essentially doing that. It's not necessarily like fully dissolved, but the actual dragon scales have pretty much all fallen off of her. She's like literally almost like a skeleton at this point. It almost looks like someone's just like melted her. And you can determine that whatever it was.
And, sorry, this was in Hella's shop.
How the Phandelin's mining exchange on the top floor, where it's a storage place.
That's some fucking storage, alright? Jeez. Is there any amulets or jewellery?
There isn't. It looks like whatever's been taken has been stripped. Whatever this person had has been fully stripped. The only thing that she's got left was her clothes, her regal type looking clothes. What you do notice though is that make a Arcana check.
That's crazy.
Four.
Love it. So what you
In the
determine, you can have a look at it and you realise there is something magical happening or going on.
Yes.
You would probably even as far as realise that it seems a bit placid and you feel like something like this shouldn't have been so placid.
What do you mean?
It seems like the magic happened, but it was very basic.
Yeah.
And something like this doesn't seem like it was meant to be basic.
Yeah, so something failed to a degree. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna see if I can scoop up some of those ashes into a little box or something.
Okay, so
Here's
you
your mummy.
kind of look at it and you go, okay. So you literally rip off a bit of skin. You like, as you peel it back from her arm, because it's not fully like ash yet. It's more like this
Like
like
melted
gooey
wax.
like skin that's like droop. So you just like rip a bit of skin. You're like, stick it in your pocket. Do you have a box or anything like that?
Well, it's a storage mining exchange. Would I be able to see if there's like
Carries a crate of your
a sack or something?
On
I
this
found your mummy.
on this level, it's more just tables and chairs and stuff like that. You can actually determine from your investigation check. It looks like this is where meetings are held regularly, and with this situation, something's happening with the table, the chairs, and everything like that. You just can't determine what exactly that would be.
Yeah. So, well, I'm not gonna rip off some skin and shove it in my pocket.
You would, however, be able to determine that below you is where everything is kept like that. So you'd be able to very easily go downstairs and grab a sack.
Of skin.
Okay.
Like, there's nothing on the top floor, but the bottom floor.
All right. I'll quickly sneak down.
Would it be dragon skirt?
I'll take a little
Make
piece
an
off.
armor of your mum.
Yep. So you grab you literally go behind the counter. There is literally sacks of gems and diamonds and everything like that that would usually be put in here.
Yeah, gotta quickly add that little caveat. Would be there. Okay.
Would be there.
Okay. So. Okay, well, I'll take off a little bit of some memorabilia for the huge ass family.
Mm-hmm.
Come sneak downstairs.
Yep.
Find a sack, put it in there. Can I investigate the other rooms?
Yeah. So
is there a cellar
There's
down
not
the
a
stairs?
cellar, but there is behind the counter, there's a door behind you.
Yeah.
You don't really know where that goes.
A door behind the counter.
Yeah. So as in like what I mean is that like you're looking at the counter, there's a counter, like some shelves, and then there's a door that leads somewhere, like to either another room or something. Like the stairs are here, door is here, counter, and shelves. So you walk behind the counter and out the door somewhere.
Yeah. Well, I'll go through that then.
Second you open it, you realise you're back outside, and there's like a stable type area out the back here where this is where the carts and stuff like that would be, because this place is where you would go to get carts.
Can I roll a survival check to see if there's any fresh tracks on the ground?
You sure can.
That's crazy.
Fuck!
Your mom's been here the whole time.
My mom's joking.
I love how you don't care about your mom, but everyone else. Mom, ready that.
7.
Candle wax.
Your mum. Look, you find the actual tracks of a lot of different things. You just can't determine what is what, and they all kind of look like they blend into one. What you do notice, however, is that even outside it seems very quiet and almost too dark for a town. It seems like for some reason it's getting darker.
Because can I see where the darkness is coming from, or is it just overall
It almost
just ambience that's all encompassing?
it feels like it's all encompassing, and it feels like it's been getting darker the more that you're lingering around this area.
Have these guys left to go to Wave Echo Caves?
Yeah.
Yeah, so all of this probably has taken you about 30 minutes to really go down to that point of the town, go around, explore, open the chest, do all that type of stuff. Probably taken you about 30 to 40 minutes at this point. So you've really, at this point, if you start making your way to Wave Echo Caves, you'll probably get there at the same time as where these guys are at.
Yeah.
You can determine that Hella is nowhere around. You don't know where the hell she is, but you can also...
Alright, so, well, I can't really... I know that something's coming to the town, I just don't know what. I get the gut feeling that I need to go and save Hugh.
You actually hear a voice that kind of echoes through the wind at this point, and it does...
What's that, Lassie?
It literally actually tells you, it says, oh, the spider. And that was all it says.
Found him.
Well, I know that we need to go to Wave Echo Caves to find the spider. So I'm going to the cave.
Okay, so it takes you a good solid 3.5, 4 hours to get to the cave.
Yep.
On foot.
Was there any horses at the stable?
There would be one horse actually left.
One horse.
Take the horse! Make an animal handling check. Yeah!
1. Are you rolling dog shit over there?
Always. Those 3 good rolls and
I say don't have my bag.
Not bad juju.
It takes you probably a good solid half an hour to actually get the horse to even start moving. You're trying and you're like, come on! Nothing's working. Eventually you do get it. Eventually you do get it to move. However, it moves at such a slow pace that it still would take you about 4 hours to get there. Unfortunately.
4 hours.
I'm dead by
It
then.
took you guys on carts 3 hours, so not too much longer, but it would take you a little bit of extra time. Okay. So you're not that far behind them, but it takes you that extra little bit of time to get there. Alright, now let's move to the caves.
2 more of me.
I know.
Like, we can see it in your eyes. They're like,
You always
There's one
think
here, there's one
high
here.
times.
you look high right now.
Blushing!
Don't scare them away, they'll just suddenly appear.
Go on.
Okay, so I've
Here
acquired a
we
horse.
go. Ah, I'm so
The veil is on the way.
The veil is on the move.
Gotta make it to the friends. Go!
So,
Friends. Go!
let's.
Oh my god!
Cry Ella, cry Ella, cry Ella!
Do you see the order?
Oh!
Well, like, you can go before that.
No, apparently I already had my go and I did everything. I don't remember doing that.
He double dashed in there, looked at stuff, then talked to the spider
I
and
swear I
those
didn't
big
double
bubbles
dash in
came
it.
in.
I swear I started at that door
Do you
and then
have,
went
like,
to the middle of the
Each
room.
square is 10 feet.
Yeah, I have 30 feet of movement. I swear at the start of my
around.
last turn, I started there and then walked
You
in.
got in there
There
and
is a
said that was where we're
table
gonna leave
there.
it.
Remember, you have to walk around it.
Oh my god.
Bye guys!
Bye!
Nice very
Nice
good.
knowing you.
No, you got this.
So,
Don't worry, we have potions.
you at this point have just seen the spiders climbing down the poles. You do have a reaction left, or a bonus action. You've used your action and movement, yes. I don't know if you've got anything you can do as a bonus action, but the offer and the opportunity to do a bonus action
I've already
is
checked
there.
while you were doing like the stuff with
Okay.
Veil. I'm
You
screwed.
do still have a reaction if need be, remember?
Do you have... this might be
As a reaction, can I prepare, can I get a spell ready as a...
Do you have like
That's an
protection from like poison or anything?
Yes.
I do, but I can't use it as a...
It's
reaction?
a feature, it happens automatically.
Are you sure?
Features happen automatically.
Okay.
Because you're resistant to poison, you get to roll 2 dice and take the higher number if you're going to poison.
Okay.
Do I do that
Or
now?
you automatically
No,
take
I haven't
half.
I do it when it happens.
Maybe you can charm this.
So,
I'm like, be my friend!
Just act like one for crowds.
I just start like...
okay. So, first things first, it is Xanafia's turn.
Yes. I can't actually get anywhere. I'm stuck.
I'm gonna just face you, I wanna see that.
Oh yeah, we have Silda. I keep forgetting what was gonna say.
I'm just gonna have to. I'm gonna have to end my turn doing nothing because I can't fucking move.
You can prepare an action.
Alright, can I prepare? Can I just prepare a chill touch action?
Yep, so you can prepare the action. So you can basically prepare chill touch as an
Yeah, I
action.
was just gonna be reactive if something fucking tries to fuck with me.
Yeah, as soon as you see something.
What is your reaction actually going to be though? So like, what is that trigger? So is it when you see something step into your field of vision, or?
It would just be if it's like, if I know it's an enemy.
Okay, yep. So you use chill touch. Now are you staying where you are, or are you moving like back one space so you have more of a field of vision? What are you doing?
If I step back one space, am I in the water or can I avoid in that little See, maybe move back in. See that little...
Silda is in the water, nothing's happened.
You would
Yeah.
be on the shoreline, so the water would be
Yes.
lapping at your feet.
Yeah, alright.
Are you moving in there?
Yeah.
I'm kidding. Now, if you move back, you technically have line of sight of those bugbears that you can see on the screen. Would you like? So you will technically be able to cast Chill Touch on that one in front.
Okay, yeah, I'll prepare chill touch for them.
Will you attack them right now? He's asking.
Are you?
Well, it's shoes in my way. I can see them, but
You
shoes in my way.
can see it, but because it's a spell,
Stuck
the
there.
range. What's the range?
Her fat ass is in the door.
It's 60. It's 120 feet.
Yeah, so it would work. Because as long as you can see them, you cast the spell on a creature you can see.
Toss it.
Yep, so you'll have to cast it on the one in front, obviously, but you have that option.
Yeah, I get 1d8 damage. Let me just get my dice. La, la.
Make sure you roll for an attack though to see if it hits first.
Yeah.
Big ass spiders. Yeah, we're here. That's where we are, and then Crayola is in this room with the spiders.
You rushed ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
just kept running.
ask again.
I don't know why, but I just kept running. I regret it now.
It's the proficiency bonus I add.
Your spell attack bonus.
Oh, so yeah, sorry, I'm an idiot. I do it every time. 17.
That just hits. Roll for damage.
We're so
8.
stressed.
I got 8.
Okay, so as you sit there, you kind of step back in the water. You step back and you hear that crunch as you step on the bones and shells of the shoreline, and you can feel the water lapping at your feet and you shiver a little bit. You cast chill touch and you see this blue smoke as it appears, and it literally finds its way to the bugbear. It actually goes through Hugh's feet and between her legs and comes out, and it like basically surrounds the bugbear in the front. This skeletal hand comes out of the smoke and touches the bugbear on the head, just like a bit of like a ding boop, and then you see the black
Shit
veins
touch.
as it appears through its head. And you can hear as it's like as it collapses on the ground in front of the other two.
Bugbears aren't very strong, are they?
No,
Let's hope these big ass spiders ain't too.
No, I've been like hella fawning.
California.
No!
So it's one of the spiders.
Oh my god.
Wait, hang on, sorry. Jasmine, just leave Hail of Thorns over there. Just
Before you do anything,
I've
they
been-
don't get advantage.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, just letting you know.
Yeah, I've been using hella thorns on them.
Oh my god. Oh my
And they
god. There's
just
too many
drop.
dice. There's too many dice.
I know, that rattle scares me.
Ah.
It's fucking skeleton bones of them.
They could fail.
Roll.
You still have your
Doing?
bonuses for your
Oh, extra
Hit
health,
points.
yeah?
Does a 14 hit?
Literally 14 exactly, I'm pretty sure.
So that's it.
Is that your armor class?
Yeah,
Don't you have that +5 or something? Or
I do have +5 in temporary hit points.
Your armor class is 14.
Yes.
Okay, so it hits. You see the spider in the corner
No, no.
as it literally turns around, and all you see from your perspective is this white come straight at you.
I was just gonna say that.
Literally encompasses you totally, and you
It
make a
encompasses you.
strength check.
Oh my god, are you kidding me?
Come on.
Oh, they get grappled.
Yeah, and then you're gonna just take hits.
Oh my god, I got goosebumps.
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 Come on, bitch.
It's literally whatever
Are you
the dice
proficient in
says.
strength?
No, it's literally whatever the dice
You
says.
got it. You got it.
It's a natural one. It's a natural one.
Okay.
Crayola folds like a wet paper.
I literally threw it down after
Sorry.
I thought it was a natural one. I'm pissed.
So you
But dice.
literally
Oh
and you try to like pull out of it, but it stays exactly where you are, and you
Oh my
fall to the ground, and your arms are like wrapped around. You were covered from around, like fully around. The only thing you can see is your eyes, as it literally is.
I keep doing this lately.
Get the horns
You
out.
can't move your feet. You can't move your legs. This is also. Wait.
Is she just paralyzed in fear?
No, she's grappled.
Fuck. Sorry, I like couldn't hear it.
While you are grappled,
They get advantage on attack rolls.
Don't stress them. Don't stress them out.
Stress.
Mhm.
No, we got it. We can bring people back.
It's Crayola's job.
You're
Yes,
fine.
you roll for a new character.
You'll be good.
We just need to get rid of this one
I
first
guess
and
my
then
last
run
day,
to
that's what I've
Crayola.
just discovered.
So, the bugbear's turn. Now, the bugbear is going to move right towards Hugh and try and hit you with its morning star.
You better say morning wood then.
Did I?
12 to hit.
Misses.
So it runs forward as it's like crunch, crunch, crunch over the dead bugbears that are already there. It pulls its Morning Star up and goes to swing as you kind of duck out of the way, and it swings above your head, near missing the people behind you and next to you. You swing across the head, and it's just like, oh! So, and it just sits there and goes, Silda's go. Now Silda is going to, as you duck out of the way of the Morning Star, he's gonna take his opportunity to fire his crossbow over you as you swing under and duck underneath. So it's literally going to be one of those things where you swing and you feel like come over your head. Unless he rolls a 1.
Just goes straight through your skull, you die.
That's the end of our campaign. That's where it's going.
So, you're gonna see as he too many dice. Too many dice! Too many dice!
Why is there too many?
Why maybe you should put your dice away? How
No, like, oh, there you go. I was like, where is it? Okay, so you're gonna see as it,
Just realised what you said.
and then the crossbow straight into the chest of the bugbear. And you're gonna see as at this point it starts, and it starts coughing up blood, and it literally spits on your back blood as you're ducking. It happens.
Yeah,
You're like, oh, you come back up,
Ew, brother.
and it just. Perfect. And it just sits there and it holds its crossbow into its chest. Now, next.
Another bugbear.
The other bugbear is going to run forward here and essentially stay there ready to fight when, as he can see his friend starting to get pretty injured. So,
Oh, Kryla.
It's not happening.
okay,
See, it's not happening.
they are 20 feet up in the air as they do it. So they're going to take 20 feet to move down, and essentially another 10 foot to basically prepare its actions, ready to go. So it's going to get to there.
No, it's not. I didn't see it. Didn't that me?
No! Stay the fuck away from me, bitch! Okay. So it's actually, it's only going to be able to get to there, and it's not going to actually get over the top of you, which it needs to actually do to use its action. So, it is Apollo's go.
He's holding in case. I'm gonna get him to move. I'm gonna get him to stay there and hold his attack. And if he gets attacked from any angle, he is going to use his bite.
Okay.
But he's going to alert first. Can you do that?
What?
He's going to bark, howl if something comes up
Behind us?
so they can't do sneak.
So he's facing behind
He's
you?
gonna be like, so can he be like,
You're like,
He can only look one way.
Okay,
Which way do you want him to look?
fuck it. Okay, I'll have him look
Back.
kind of angled downwards a little bit.
Okay, so he's going to be looking towards the back, and he's going to bark if he sees anything.
But hold an attack, yeah.
And hold an attack. So is he going to attack if anything tries to sneak up on you guys?
If something tries to attack him. Oh fuck, I don't know. Yeah.
What's
Yeah, he's doing it,
What, no, but what is he doing?
Biting.
Biting if something sneaks up or if something attacks?
Attack.
Attacks? Okay. Alan, you'll go.
can I hit that bugbear there with my longsword?
Yeah, you can reach and just gently.
You'll see.
Okay. Just.
Yeah, okay, yeah, of course.
Yes. Okay.
What do you mean?
It's changed. What doesn't that mean? I think that's a shorter list.
Do I have my strength?
Oh my god.
If it's your, yep, it's strength and proficiency. If you're proficient in longswords. If you're using Talon's longsword, then it's a +1 to that as well, remember?
Oh yeah.
I can't run.
17.
17 hits.
Okay.
Roll for your damage.
I ain't sure.
And it's a +1 to your damage as well, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure.
So 1d8, double triangle. Do I add anything to the damage?
Strength.
Strength to the damage as well?
That was 4. Plus strength.
Can still do
Plus
regular stuff.
strength.
Plus 1.
Plus 1, so 8 damage.
8 damage. So you kind of step forward for a second as it just. And you can see the blood now as it literally is pouring out of his mouth. You can see his eyes are starting to.
I go very
droop.
slow, I'm just like.
And then out. He's literally holding his blood is just pouring from everywhere, and he looks ridiculously hurt. He is like almost
He looks
like,
ridiculous.
On 1
like tearing up a
HP.
little bit as he's like. He can't speak and anything like that.
Okay, that's my go.
So, what you guys will start realizing is you'll hear noises coming from that direction.
That boy!
Where would you like to go? It is now your turn, Vale. You're going to hear the commotion happening in here, so that's what's going to lead you this way.
Oh,
One thing that you should know,
That's the fuck
this entire place is surrounded by a constant,
Pulsating.
consistently. It's getting louder the
What's
more you
pulsating?
got this way, but you could hear the screams and the fights happening, so which is what drew you this way.
I like
You
that.
can also see the bit of a trail of like goo, that from the orc, and you're like, hang on a minute.
Yeah, well, I can
Using
just see
Orc jelly. So
Zen.
you can see Zen at that point, yeah.
Yep. And then I'm gonna rush up
Mm-hmm. So you've got 30 feet of movement, don't you?
right
So
there.
that's 30 feet.
Alright. Okay, so I can just see. I can see Hugh and a bugbear down that hallway.
Yep.
Just.
Yep.
Can I have my crossbow out and try and shoot it?
Yeah, you can. I will actually probably say that because you're firing, like, kind of like between a Hugh and a wall. I would say roll, but
Is-
roll
is-
with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Because it's like you're running, you see it, and it's going to be a very quick fire reaction if you want to do it.
How much XP did we get?
I'll tell you.
Oh, yeah.
I rolled a 9.
A 9 in total. So as you
Oh,
go,
hold up. Yeah, that was with disadvantage.
that was with disadvantage.
But, so I roll it again. Yeah, 9.
9. Okay. So as you go to fire your crossbow, you kind of run and you go to fire it. As you're running, you kind of look around and you realize that the water next to you that you're running straight towards is like this black, thick goo that's like slowly, like very extremely slowly, tides coming in and out. Looks like it's breathing almost. So you kind of get distracted by that as you're like going to fire your bow, and you like have a minute where you're like, what? And you actually, Xenarpia and what is it? Apollo actually do see
My heart's
the
like
veil start coming in. Apollo goes to bark as if to be like, whoo! And then he's like, oh, it's just veil. So yeah, would you like to do anything else? You've got a bonus action if you'd like to use it.
I don't think I can do anything on my bonus action.
I don't think you can do that. Not at this level anyway.
No.
No?
What
Okay,
the hell?
Awesome.
He's looked up in your pocket.
Oh, yeah.
Huge ass! Fuck him up with your ass cheeks. Clap him.
Actually,
Crab bag.
Yep.
I can use
Come
a
on.
cunning action, and I can use a dash action
Gust of wind.
as a bonus action. So I'm going to dash up into the fray.
Dead.
Up.
Yep.
Can I go between Zen and Apollo?
Right there.
Yep.
I will say you probably could get through there, yeah, because they're 10-foot squares, so diagonally, yeah, you probably could.
Yep.
So you get right up to Hugh.
Yep.
Is
Yeah.
there anything you're saying?
I get up in there.
Yeah, find your dead mum.
You just throw the sack of skin at her.
Well,
He's
like,
Wait till after.
what?
Talking about dead parents. I should
No, well, yeah, I run up and I'm like, we need to talk,
Oh,
and that's what I'm gonna say.
As she's like got her bow ready, she's like, what?
Not now.
Okay, perfect. It is now.
Oh, your mum, she's melting.
He is, as I am like professionally swapping out my bow
Professionally.
to my mace, but that's when Veil kind of shocks me a little bit. But that will be. To make my attack? Is it a 20? It is, right?
Yeah, always.
Oh, I forgot to send you the guy.
12.
If you're using your mace, it is your strength and proficiency.
That's right. So 12, 16,
18 total. So that
Nice
hits
seeing you.
to roll for damage.
which is a 6.
Is it a 6?
It is plus 6.
Plus your strength.
So not the plus 6 in attack bonus?
No. So that, whatever you roll, just plus your straight strength.
7.
So 7 in total. So as you watch this, you hear the Veil come up to you and go, "We need to talk." You for a moment, you're like, and then you just like arc your mace back and you whack the bugbear with like this like little bit of
Can I like pull back and then as he freaks me out, I go, and then I try and like avoid the veil and I hit the bugbear right in the chin.
Yep. So you literally whack the bugbear right in the chin, and it's like boom, and you actually see it's almost in slow motion that the actual head it comes back and you see the skin tear in the neck, and and you see the head boom as it comes clean off,
You whack
and
its
actually
fucking head
sticks the bugbear behind him in the face as it's like boom, ah. And you see the bugbear look at you guys with this like
Extra.
Damn.
It's not happening. It's not happening.
So this spider is going to take its 20 foot of movement.
Is it now?
And it's 10 foot to get to there.
Mm-hmm. Excellent.
Can't do anything. However, the other spider is going to take its 20 foot to get down, but then it's 10 foot to move to there, which is right over the top of you, which at this point it can use its action because now it's over the top of you. So it's going, you're going to be sitting there, from your perspective, you just see these legs and this like, these like eyes come into your field of vision with this, and the pincers are like dripping with like poison. So,
Bye guys, it was nice knowing you.
Come on.
ooh, that's a 13 to hit.
Misses.
So it for a moment, and it like has a flash of its eyes for a second, and just like
Even
sits
with
over the top
advantage?
of you. Yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
Crayolas just on the worm, like
Slowly getting to the door.
It sits there and it goes to bite you. However, for a moment, it kind of grabs what it thinks is
crying.
your neck. However, it actually grabs your shoulder where your armor kind of stops the pierce for a very small amount, but it does do. Congratulations.
I survived a spider attack. Now I survived 7,000 more.
Well, it depends.
I mean, it fucking depends. Again.
Okay, it's your go. You can attempt to break the grapple if you like. So
How the
you
fuck
can
do I do
roll a strength check and see if you break it.
Come on. Don't use that same dice.
In that case, thinking with that. Well, over. It's literally plus 0, so it's whatever it says.
You got this.
Oh. 12.
So as you sit there and you're like
Better than a 1.
out of the web and you're like as its face is right there in front of you, and for a
With its
moment you're like,
pincers.
that is your action, but that isn't your movement.
I can't fucking
You're
move.
on the ground.
yeah, half your movement.
Give me your grapple card back. You're not grappled anymore. So
Can't fucking move.
it takes half your movement to get up.
Under a spider.
You can still wiggle where you wiggle. No, wiggle.
Maybe.
Wiggle.
You can still wiggle
still
when you
like
wiggle.
weasel your way up. Because remember, this is all happening at once. The spider comes over as you break out and you can move. So you can use 15 feet to get up,
I feel ill.
and then you've got another 15 feet of movement you can use. What are you doing?
I don't know. I actually don't know. I didn't think I could move. Go down.
You're on the ground at the moment. You need to use half your movement to get up. You've got 30 feet of movement, don't you?
Yeah.
So you use half your movement, which is 15 feet, to get up. So you're no longer prone. And then you can use your other 15 feet to do whatever
Can
you
I
want.
crawl?
You can, but you're still only, that's still half your movement. So you, regardless of what you do, if you crawl, then on your next turn you still can, you still have to get up.
Can you bonus action disengage, then move? Because that way they won't get an attack of
You
opportunity.
can't bonus action disengage. That's an action. And not unless you've got an ability that allows you to bonus action.
Use an action to break out of the grapple.
It's an action to
Oh, is it
disengage.
action?
Unless you have an ability that allows you to use a bonus action.
Okay.
Some do.
Correct.
Like, for example, barbarians have that ability.
Yeah.
And some rogues have that ability as well.
Would I just use my bonus action to dash?
Yeah.
Just move, Cryo. You got this.
Either way, it's up to you. You'll be up.
Okay, I want to get up, because otherwise... That way I'm not prone anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just scream?
Yes, you can. So
I
you
just
get
scream for
up,
help?
you scream, you're
At
like,
the top of my fucking lungs.
you all hear that.
Shit.
You still have 15 foot of movement if you want to try and get away. So, for example,
Without moving, how far is it to the door? Without actually moving.
about 30 feet. So it's one. You can get to here with your movement. Just FYI.
That does fuck all.
You're not calling it anymore.
That's true.
Otherwise, you'll be here.
That's where I started.
It's up to you.
I would go to the door so it narrows their path to come out one at a time.
Well, they can't fit through.
That's what I mean.
I don't know what I should do. I've got.
Just run down to the
That's
door.
the
I'm
best
still in
option.
range of.
Yeah, but
Three
you're
of them.
going to be anyway, no matter what, so you might as well run down.
Okay, I'll just run down closer to the door.
So you run down closer to the door, so you
Mhm.
use your 15 foot.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Is it?
My computer is running a little bit slow.
Good,
so
it should.
I apologize.
It should blow up right now.
Okay, perfect. Well, that is your go. It'll move when it's decided that it's going to do its thing. Zanafia, it is your go.
Yes.
You had the bell and scream.
Alright. Let's see where I am.
We're waiting for the computer to respond. One moment.
That's alright.
Hello?
Hello?
Are you there? Hello?
Hello?
Okay, so, Zanafia, it is your go.
America sees that. That's how they're going to confirm that we say our no's with ours. No.
No. Hello?
Hello?
Okay.
Excuse me.
What would you like to do?
I'm probably just going to chill touch that dude again.
Okay, you're going to chill touch the bugbear?
The big
Yeah, but I
bunny
rolled a natural 20 for my attack.
Amazing. So roll your attack. So roll your d8. Double the dice roll. So
Double it?
whatever you roll, double what you roll, because a natural 20 is a crit.
Critical.
That's right.
Double damage.
Why?
You roll a natural 20.
I cannot believe I rolled a natural 20, by the way.
You cannot believe? I cannot
What?
Well, believe it.
believe.
Believe it's here. 8 plus 5 is 13.
You don't add your plus 5.
Oh, well I rolled a... No, I know. I rolled an 8 and I rolled a 5.
No, so you rolled an 8 for your damage, correct?
Yes.
So you double that, so it's 8
Wrong,
and
my
16.
Oh,
You
I
don't-
rolled 2 dice.
You don't roll 2 dice, you roll 1 dice, double what it
Well,
says.
technically I rolled them both at the same time, so do you want me to just roll again, or do you want me to just...
Yeah, roll again, because you rolled them both at the same time.
Yeah, I rolled a 2 that time.
That's alright. So 4
This is
damage.
what I get for being honest.
Yes. So 4 damage. As you kind of, the same thing happens. The smoke comes out. This time it kind of engulfs Sildar, the Veil, Hugh, as it kind of comes through and up the stairs, engulfs this bugbear as he looks down. The actual skeletal hand comes out and touches him, and he kind of for a moment, and you can see he's like, he almost shakes it off.
Yeah, of course he did, motherfucker.
So,
No.
I guess that's my go
Let you
now.
roll
I
on
can't
that
move, so
so
We get hits for 15.
it sits there, and you see the spider that's now on the ground. He turns around.
There's only one on the ground.
There's the one that's here, that's
In the
its
corner.
go. Yep, the one that webbed you before is going to try and web you again. Because it just needed to roll to see if it recharged its web weapon, and it did. So it's going to attempt to do it again.
Miss.
are you telling it to miss or did it miss?
No, I'm telling it to miss.
Oh. Thoughts and press.
That's a 12 to hit.
Misses.
So it's going to turn around and you're going to see the web
Just
coming
like
this
fuck my
time.
face.
And you're actually going to like dip out of the way as you're constantly still running. And it's just going to... And it's going to like land in between the spiders as you're going to hear them all like...
Still chipping at each other, I love it.
So, it is now Sildar's go.
What?
He is
You didn't
going...
get that trick before.
He's going to attempt, he's going to actually look at the situation and he's going to see that there's a little area up here and he's going to dive into the water and attempt to start
Sildar
going
is
this
fucking
way.
crazy.
And he's like, oh my god, there's another way up here, guys.
Sildar, mate. You're too old to be swimming like that, Sildar.
At this point, he is actually going to sit there and he's going to go, what? And then you're going to see him dip under the water.
Oh.
Bye.
That is going to be his go.
Sildar's crazy.
Now, the bugbear that's...
I'm sending them up again.
The bugbear that's there, you're going to see him go... And then he's going to attempt to go this way. So he's going to disappear out of sight of you guys.
Oh no. Oh yeah, I screamed.
And that's the last way.
Who was that?
The bugbear that was at the
He's
door.
going to... You're going to see him run up.
And that was the end of... Right guys, I'll just hang up.
Oh, I sent it to you twice, sorry. I have drawn on it.
That's fine.
Okay. So, this one is now going to attempt to
Don't you dare.
web you. No. 17 to hit.
Give me that
Make-
grapple card back.
Well, make a strength check.
Is it a web?
Pardon?
Is it a web?
Yeah. Needs to see if it hits, and then it is also strength
Did you
check
use
to
that
see if
same
it-
dice again?
Can we have the grapple?
It's your fault.
So, what was it
5.
in total?
Yeah, I don't have anything on that.
Okay, so you're gonna see this spider, and it's gonna, and you're gonna
Where's your
turn
dice
around
scale?
just in time as the web is just gonna,
I hate this dice.
and then you're
I
just
might drop it
gonna
out of
collapse
frustration.
back onto the
Something
floor as
higher.
you're. So Apollo's go.
He is going to hold his attack still.
Okay.
If he gets attacked.
Okay.
He's also going to alert still. He's still alerting.
Okay. Element, it's your go.
Can I squeeze past you to get up there?
Because of the space of it diagonally, I would say that you probably could just squeeze past it.
Yeah. I'll go through there.
Yep.
Go.
It'll take you 20 feet of movement to get there though because of the way. it is.
20? That's a lot.
Yeah. Just because of the way that like you've actually
Well,
got
I
to
have
move your way.
35 movement.
So you can get to about there.
Fucking hell. Can I go in that room instead?
Sure.
So I'm out of the way.
You sure can. So you can get to there.
Can I look in there?
Yeah, make a perception check.
Can you line it up a bit? Because I can see through.
Pardon?
Make me in the door so I can see the whole room.
That is as far as you can get.
But I can see.
You can see, but you can't put your head through the door.
Oh,
Yeah.
Food.
basic
Ah.
anatomy. Extendo Neko. Oh, that was a 2.
Oh.
With perception, 9 in total.
Okay. So you look around the room. It just looks like a room with beds. There's a little fire pit in the middle. Some
Oh, there's another door on the other side.
stuff, and there is another door, and it has a bunch of chairs, tables, and everything pushed right up against it, as almost to stop something coming in.
Oh,
Giant spiders.
What you do notice, however, is as you're walking over these bugbears' dead bodies, you do, like, for a moment, hear like a clink or a kick, and you kick something that seems like there's something that is like on these bugbears'
Ooh,
possession.
I look.
Okay.
Looky down.
Make an investigation check.
Oh, she found something.
Your investigation. This one. That is a 19.
Okay. So you, for a moment, you look down at the actual one of the bugbears. He's carrying a pouch, and it has. You kind of open it up. It's got a couple of copper pieces in there, 15 to be exact. You can see them quite easily. 13 electron pieces,
Oh, some monies.
and this.
And a giant drum.
Just a jar with a note.
That was a potion.
Oh, it's a potion. There's nothing in it.
Correct. It's not a potion that you've seen before. It's a different color.
The color
It's a
is
different makeup. It's still red, but it's like this deep maroon red. And it looks slightly different to the other potions that you've got.
Could I make an investigation on the potion?
Or
is that too many
round?
rounds?
But yes, you can make an investigation on the potion.
Okay. I just pocket it for now.
Vale,
No.
it's your turn. You can also slip past if you want.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
No,
So
let's
slip
follow
past
Silver on the
there.
water.
So that's still 20 feet of movement though to get there, because you've got to actually maneuver your way around the corner.
Around
and
this
through-
huge,
I'm gonna
huge
go.
ass's huge ass.
I'm gonna go up the hallway.
So that's 30. How much? You got 30 foot, don't you?
Yes.
Yep. So, and then you're going to go up the hallway, so you dash in?
Do I,
went to
do I
the
see
right.
something just around the corner, lurking?
And like, as in like up?
Yeah.
No. Oh. So, you guys, you do, for example, you do see something, but what you notice is it's facing away from you. It looks like that's the direction the bugbear has gone. You can notice that very easily because of how fast everything's moving. You see the flash go around.
I should have done that.
Yeah. So how much movement I've got left? I've got
Well, if you dash, you've got another 30 feet. You've used 30 foot to get to there because you've got to slip through. If you want to dash, you can move.
Yeah. I'm gonna use my action to sneak.
Okay, yep.
And that will be a 13.
13, like stealth.
Yes.
Perfect. And you're using that action to.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to then move 60 feet.
Okay, so you can essentially get to here as you sneak your way up. Due to the nature of what the bugbear is doing, he has not noticed you.
There you go.
You can see as he's still walking around the corner and still
That's
heading in that
us.
direction.
Yep.
And at this point, you actually hear a noise coming from the left, as if someone's fallen to the floor.
Ah. I wonder who that could be.
Hugh, it's your go.
I am
That would be my idea.
going to run up behind him.
Yep, so you can get to there with one lot of movement.
Or do I want to go? Yeah, I'll stay behind Vale.
Okay?
Can I just double dash as well?
You can, but you're only going to get to there.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you want a double dash?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I hate when you question me because I'm like, should I?
It's you. Okay. Right, Ella.
Not happening.
So that is actually not going to be able to do anything. It's going to attempt to like climb up over its fellow spiders, but
Oh,
they're
there.
gonna them off. So
Ah!
spiders don't like it when they're climbing on top of each other.
Not what I saw in Harry Potter.
Okay, now this one is going to work step forward. and
This one's after me.
to
This one likes me. It's like, tasty. I'm like, get away from me. That was a thunk. That was me hitting floor.
So you're gonna see as it literally comes forward, it's like, and then there's like this little bit of a glimmer from like your light magic as it kind of like pulses out of you for a little bit off your necklace, and it just.
What the fuck?
Who's going next?
I was
Ryella!
gonna say, me.
She'll go.
Let's break out again. Of the web.
Yep, so roll a strength check.
20! Not 20!
Nat 20.
Yes!
You, for a moment, you're just like, then you just, like, literally, it's like you cut through with your hands, and you literally just, you get out very easily. It's almost like a cloth around you. What are you doing?
Am I up and have my full movement?
You can get up. You still are prone. You still need to use half your movement, and then you can use your other half of your movement, which would get you to there.
Let's do it.
Yeah, so you get up and you use your other movement to get to that point, which is just outside the door. You hear them as they're like towards you. Now the door is only like 10 foot. Like it's not. These things you can very easily discern that they will not be able to get out to the door. Zanafia, it's your go.
Yes. Okay, let's see where we're at. Alright, I'm gonna go.
That was a good idea.
The still just saw something there, hey, and he's gone there.
Yeah, he's dove under the water.
Oh.
This was the dice.
What's
my
my
life.
vision like underwater? I don't even see in the dark. The
Smelly
water's
well.
very
Smelly
different.
You get about half your vision, so I would say you can probably see 10, 20 feet in front of you.
So if I dove down to see Silver, would I see him?
Probably not, because the water's also extremely thick and dirty.
Like
and,
murky and dirty.
yeah, so you wouldn't really see very far in front of your face.
Yummy.
Ugh.
I feel like instinctively the party are all together and Silver's gone by himself. So I feel like Zen would be like, well, I gotta make sure Silver doesn't kill himself, and we jump in.
So you jump in after Silver.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get right up to where Silder is, and what you notice is as Silder's under the water, as you're swimming up to him, you get up to where he is with your movement. You realise that he's actually heading for a skeletal body that's sitting at the bottom of on the bottom of the river area. What you'll notice is that in the little bit of like dark vision that you're able to see, you see this like glint of something on his hands, and you actually see he's holding what to you looks like a stick.
A stick!
A glinty stick.
Yeah, there's a glinty
The corpse.
stick and the corpse.
Can I
Don't do
grab
that.
the stick?
Actually, yeah, you probably could.
Maybe
So you
so.
go up. Do you also grab the things that are on his hands?
Probably.
I guess so. I just wanted the stick, but alright.
So you grab the stick and the two hands as Silver looks at you and like ushers you towards him to do that, and he starts then swimming back up to the surface. You notice that it's two platinum rings. Both of them have anvils on the top of it.
Okay.
And the other thing that you got, because you're not here, I'll have to tell you.
That's okay. I don't have any secrets.
Now that you're there, you notice it's a wand.
I want the wand!
You can make an Arcana check to see if you know what it is.
Blossom.
Alright.
Thanks for that. I need you some back phones.
You know, I really want to waste my natural 20 for the wand, but I'm not gonna.
Oh, fair enough.
Okay. Arcana check. I got a dirty 20.
Ah! It's a wand of magic missiles.
Sorry.
It's a wand of magic missiles.
Lucky that.
My favorite.
I'll send you a photo of what it does. So
She's
you
got
can
like one that does it. She's got her own powers that do it.
Yeah, but then I don't have to use a spell slot.
Yep.
Well,
Blast.
I gotta read it first.
That's fucking cool.
So that's yours.
I love my. Well, while I don't have fireball, the magic missiles have become my like go-to. Like they're my fave.
I totally agree. So
They're so good and so powerful.
they are. So that's happening now. I'll let you read that while I move on with the others.
I forgot to close the door.
It's alright. So it's going. This spider that's now got like it's go. It's going to attempt.
Sorry,
It's
I got really
going.
excited reading it.
That's right. It's gonna attempt to shoot its web at you again. However, it does not able. It's not able to like actually produce enough web to shoot this round. So it just.
It's just pissed.
It is Sildar's go. He's going to
Sildar.
swim back up, and he's going to realize that you guys are all moving. So he's going to come out and follow you guys. And he's going to get to there. Actually, he's probably going to dash. He's actually going to move to there, so
So
he
we
gets
just
some
took a
space.
dip.
I don't think
It's just
And
happy
then
swim.
Hey, shiny!
Woo! Shiny. Now it's this bugbear's go, and you're going to see as it disappears out of your line of
Did he
sight
realise
again.
he couldn't go that way or something? Because I thought he was trying to swim up.
He was, but then he looked back and realized that the bugbears are gone and you guys are moving, so he's going to come and follow you guys.
Wait, what?
He just got pissed off because he was literally all blocking the entrance, and he's like, for fuck's sake, I can't move. So, it is now this spider's go, and it is going to attempt to web you. Ooh, that's 13 to hit.
Misses.
So, as it shoots its web out of you, you're
Man,
sort of
you're
running
like,
through the door, and you're just like, you duck out of the way as it just shoots over your head.
Just
and they're all
splatters
just
on the
like,
wall.
you can see as they're trying so hard to like get you, even though they can't get through the door, they're still
Good.
trying to do something.
Bitches.
Apollo's go.
He's running up behind
How the
me.
fuck did they get in there?
Can he still be on that? He's gonna still hold his attack in case whoever's. I guess can't really do anything.
Well, he will have to double dash to get there, so he can't hold an attack.
Oh, okay. Can
Because
he
how he's got
double
40
dash
feet
it?
of movement, doesn't he?
He does.
40 feet's there.
Oh, yeah, so.
So if you want him to hold an attack, he'll have to stay there.
There you go.
Okay, awesome. Elwyn's go.
I'm gonna peek my head out. I'm gonna go one square in that room.
Okay, so you look in. The room is, like I said before, it's got barrels, it's living quarters for bugbears.
Yeah.
The back room where the door is, it is just piled high with furniture. Like you look like there's like a haphazard like wooden blocks that have been like nailed into the walls. There's something that they don't want coming through that doorway, and it's very clear it's barricaded to the nines.
Damn. Let me. Can I hear anything? Can I see anything of significance in this room?
Nothing in the room that hasn't already been given to you.
Okay. Do I still hear that thumping, or is it louder?
You can hear the thumping. It's a little bit louder. You can hear
Through
it
that door?
through the door, yeah.
Can I make like a nature check to determine what sound
Sure,
that would
yeah.
be?
Music's dramatic as hell.
That is a 17.
So the way that you're hearing them, that lingering note after the is
It's
what
music to me.
makes you realize it sounds like waves. And then it clicks in your head. Wave, echo, caves.
Ah, stupid.
And what you're hearing is this echoing through the caves.
That's what we've been hearing the whole time, apparently, by the sound of things.
So it's just an ocean in these caves?
You don't know, but you hear it sounds like water
Like
crushing on
ocean
rocks.
waves, yeah.
Ocean waves rushing on rocks.
Okay.
Because then it clicks in your head, like wave, echo, caves.
Wow. Very imaginative.
Amazing. Alright, I go
Spectacular.
out the door.
Out the
So
door.
that's 20. That'll be 30 there.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Fucking silly, that's some trap again.
Yeah.
So what the fuck? I'm stuck again.
Oh! I gotta wait for them to move forward.
Okay. Well, it is actually the male's go now.
Get your fat ass out of the way, man.
I'm gonna go up.
To there, or are you going to go to
Yeah,
there?
go right there.
Yep. So you actually, at this point, you can see Cryella starting to come out of the door to your left.
Panic.
And to your right, you see the bugbear that you were literally talking to. Oh my god, my computer hates me. I love it. And you actually see that he's talking to another bugbear. And both of them are looking off in the distance somewhere.
Reminiscing on past appearances.
Would I be able to hear them from?
From here, no. But you'd actually hear very subtle like,
They're speaking goblins like that.
yeah. So you actually can't understand what they're saying, but you also can't hear. They're also talking or looking off to the side to somewhere as well.
I'm gonna go up to them.
You're gonna go right up to them?
Yeah.
Like there?
Yeah.
Okay, so as you get there, you're actually gonna notice
What the hell?
at this point,
Who there?
What?
you're gonna see
Daddy?
as the black
Sorry?
spider
Black spider?
has this dwarven looking man with a beard who you haven't really quite noticed yet, because what you do notice is this man looks almost identical to Gundren, the guy who was in the
Oh, what a theme!
and
Okay.
you see him. No, it's not Gundren.
Oh.
It looks like Gundren. So, and you see kind of almost like a lookalike. There's a resemblance there, but they're not exactly the same. And you see as Nesnar's got him by the scruff, he's got a knife to his throat, and he says, "Don't come any closer.
Don't come.
He gets it. Get your friends. Get your chance." And that's where we stop for lunch.
Oh my god! They have get fucking deja vu all over again.
And welcome back to Down Under. Hopefully you guys enjoyed your break. I know we enjoy our little lunch breaks just as like a way of resetting ourselves. So let's get straight back into it, shall we? There's nothing we need to worry about. So, Vale, you
Yes.
just got told by the black spider, go and get your friends. We need to chat.
Just goes in the other room.
What do you do?
Yep.
Or else you're going to slit this man's throat.
I can do more than that. I can slit his throat again and again and again and again. We need to chat. All of us. You guys are a lot more smarter than I gave you credit for. Get them.
Okay. I've just used 50 movement speed?
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm like, okay. I raise my hands. Okay. I'll do as you say. Alright. Alright, just gotta go back and tell him. Is that alright?
He goes, that's fine,
Alright.
but I will know. I'm waiting.
Mm.
And at this point you see him, he kind of ushers the guy closer to the edge. So what you actually will notice that is a 40-foot cliff.
And how? I take it that's just 5 feet. That little
River? Yeah.
Yeah.
So like it's a pretty straightforward cliff. Like throwing someone off of that would do a lot of damage. Oh.
All right. So I'm gonna move up 10 feet up to those stairs, and then I'm gonna call out to everyone to say,
Oh my god. Yes.
do I know who that man is?
You wouldn't know who he is. However, you can
I'm
determine.
gonna just assume that it's Gundren's brother.
Yeah, he looks like Gundren. He looks like a brother. And you can see he's like.
Alright, well, I'll call out down the hall. The spider is here! The spider! He's got Gundren's brother by the throat!
You all hear that.
I'm gonna go up another 5 feet up there.
Forward.
There?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Are you guys all making your way out there?
Yeah, I reckon.
Silda will even go, excellent, we can talk to him. Go! Okay, well then at this point, I'm going to say we'll drop initiative for us to go out, for you guys to go out there and have that conversation.
And Grail.
You also, Crayola, would hear that. Are you listening and following as well?
Yeah.
Can I turn around to Elowin and say, can you pass on to Zanafia if we reckon it's worth going around behind him, or Zen goes behind him?
Zen who?
Zanaf. No, you're right.
So,
It's Apollo, and this is how you want to fucking.
I'm joking!
can you guys tell me how you guys will be standing? So this is, when you come out, this is the orientation of how it's going to be.
I'd be
You'll
the last one
actually-
in line.
You would be the last one in line. You'll actually notice as well that under, like,
I'm
you will
gonna.
actually see 2 more bugbears down the bottom, down there, ready if anyone tries going down that direction. They're almost like surrounding.
I want to be
Him.
behind here.
Okay, let me get you guys all down there that way. And
Jesus.
alright, so you want to be, okay, so who wants to be at the front?
I want to be behind here.
Okay, but who wants to be at the front? Like, who wants to be
I'll
at
be
the
at
front?
the front.
What do you mean?
As in, like, so
Behind Vale.
you can't all stand in a line because
Oh.
we're gonna need to be like, you guys are gonna need to do something like this.
Jordan, I'm happy to go on the front.
I'm behind you.
I know, but I'm just saying that this is the kind of thing you have to do.
I'm gonna be out the back. I'm not gonna be at the front.
Well, you're
I will
with
be at
him.
the front.
You were out there already.
Yeah, no, I was up. I'm gonna say that I was at the stairs, and I'll be the last one to come back in.
You want to be the
Silver
last
should
one?
be at the front.
Well, I'm being at the front.
I was the last one.
All right.
So,
So I'll be right there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be there. I'd probably be at the top of the stairs.
well, you guys can move around. You guys can orientate yourselves how you like, because you'll all get there at the same time.
Okay. I reckon that's good.
You have enough room to like wander around. Is that how you want to be?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. All right.
Shit.
So, as you guys all come out, and you kind of all filter out, you'll notice there's a bugbear right at the back, basically standing next to Crayola. So,
Oh my god, are you
with,
kidding me?
with his morning staff at the ready.
Right.
They're all not doing anything. They're all just sitting there.
Am I able to
Patiently
like
waiting.
hold a spell?
Sure. I'll
Can I also have a spell ready?
Sure.
Can I use my wand?
You
No,
can.
you have to attune to it.
You have to attune to it though, so it takes you a short rest to attune to it.
Fine. Well then, can I please prepare another magic missile?
Yep, so you're preparing magic missile. What's your trigger?
The trigger is any of them trying to attack me.
Okay. What are you holding?
Mine's on the black spider if he tries to run away.
Okay. What's your action? Moonbeam. If he tries to run away.
Actually, can it just be in case it tries to attack anyone?
Sure. Has anyone else holding anything before we go into this?
I guess I will take out my bow and I'm just gonna have it kind of pulled in front of me.
Yep.
Oh my god. Here we are.
We're so fucked.
So, anyone else holding anything? You're not?
I'm going to cast before I walked in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cast Silent Image.
Okay.
All right. So before I walked in, I'm going to cast Silent Image,
Mm-hmm.
and that right there is going to be my doppelganger.
Okay.
Right there. I'm gonna walk back that way.
Oh.
Okay, and you're gonna walk back where?
So so I'm gonna cast Silent Image, and then I'm gonna walk all the way back to that pond.
Okay. So, while you do that, I'm gonna leave your character there.
Yeah.
Just so that way we can keep your silent image as if you were there. So, you let everyone go in front of you, you cast silent image and you slowly sneak back away. Can you make a stealth check for me?
I'm gonna cast Lucky to recast it.
Okay.
That's tough.
That will be a. That'll be. What the fuck is that? 17.
17. If anyone's passive perception is higher than 17, you notice it. If not, you notice nothing. So, you will sneak away. While you do that though, he will be like, well, he's got the guy literally with a knife to his throat on the edge of the cliff. He goes, excellent. You've all finally made your way here. And there's going to be a moment where you will still be able to hear a lot of this as you're walking away. And I'll tell you roughly when you get to a point where you stop being able to hear it because of how far you are.
Yeah.
However, he will literally stop and he'll go, and he'll start looking at each one of you, and he'll go essentially like almost down the line. So he'll look at Zanafia and he'll go, the one who has no memory.
Oh.
Pity that your divination powers aren't strong enough to see the truth yet. Your
Can I
precious...
just like kind of growl at him a little bit, be like, just like a little.
Grr.
Sure. He'll go, your precious Professor Crumbs. What a horrible teacher. The ones you love most will die, one by one, and you don't know even who they are yet. And then he'll stop and he'll keep...
all of this. I couldn't hear you.
Okay, let me re-say it again. He'll say, the one who has no memory. Pity that your divination powers aren't strong enough to see the truth yet. Your precious Professor Crumbs was a horrible teacher. The ones you love most will die one by one and you don't even know who they are yet. And then he'll go to you. And he'll say, the one that lost their family. You're the one I was most curious about. And it seems that my assumptions may be correct. She's proud of you. Shame your family wasn't as strong as you. And then he'll look at Sildar and basically, he'll look at Sildar and he'll say, you think you can help.
Oh.
But all you do is hinder, hinder, hinder. And then he'll continue and he'll look at Apollo and go, oh, little puppy.
Can I kind of raise my bow a little bit?
He'll go, oh, protect those, hey? Well, We'll see how well you can protect them in the future. And then he'll go to Elowen.
Yeah.
You.
Hi.
Something's different about you. What makes you so special? The one that doesn't even know her own family. Interesting. The one that whispers to the moon. You're important, aren't you? And then he'll continue to you, Crayola, and go, oh, the red one.
Yep.
Racist.
How's your family? And hometown?
Don't know, I haven't seen her in a while.
Waterdeep is not what it used to be.
Cool.
Scythen has made sure about that. Funny, have you never wondered what happened to your brothers all those years ago?
You can say what you want.
Lucky I have my own insurance in that town. Shame about your people and the treatment of them now.
Sure you do.
And then he'll look at you.
Well,
He will, for a moment, the one with no identity.
you should slap.
You've spent, literally, you've spent so long trying to be hidden.
So before you say that, where would I be?
There.
No, not you.
No, where would...
You would
Really?
pretty much be coming out of the door. You would probably realize that he's talking to each person.
Yeah.
You can stop and listen.
I want to go into that pond, and then, because I heard Sildar say that there was a passage, and then I'm gonna.
You think it leads to that?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and go underneath the water, climb through, see if it goes through
That makes
there,
sense.
and then bob my head up and climb up the cavern walls like a little spider monkey and look down the spider.
So you want to go like
Okay.
under?
I'm gonna go under, then see if I can climb up the wall when it
Oh.
breaches water.
Okay. Well, you'll be able to get to about there for now, so
Yep.
I'll come back to that after I finish this.
Alright.
But he will continue to talk to you, and he will actually say, you've spent so long trying to be hidden and not noticed by others. It's funny, you've no idea how important you are to her. Oh, you remind me so much of someone. He had that annoying personality too. I guess you'll never get to meet them now. And he'll look at all of you guys and go, none of you even know how you're all connected. Or how you're all special to each other. And that's what makes this so good.
Why'd you want the dragon family so bad?
He'll pull out a key.
Ooh.
And he'll actually has got an anvil on the top. He goes, well, they're the way I got into the caves.
And
My father
what's
was the most helpful.
and what's with the caves? What do you want?
I'm sick and tired of the treatment that we have as drows. But also, that's just part of it. I have bigger plans. Much bigger plans. That, until recently, I didn't know who they involved. But now, now I do. And I can't wait to see the prophecy itself fulfilled. And then, at that point,
I have one more question.
Vale, you're going to get here. So what you're going to notice is there is a tunnel.
Yep.
The water is only about 5 foot deep through this tunnel. It's not full.
Shrink.
It's a tunnel you can kind of go through.
Yep.
You will have to cover yourself.
Yep.
What you'll notice is you'll go under like this little area here, and then you'll come out. Now there is a roof, right, and then the roof continues right to the end. You can actually see the light out, but as you make your way through, you notice there's no way up because it's a roof above you. It's a
Alright,
solid roof.
I'm gonna be like right near the edge there, sort of tucked up against the wall,
Yep.
listening.
Make another stealth check for me.
I'm gonna ask another question to the spider. different dice.
This is a different dice. From this
Oh, is it?
one. Yeah.
The whole time. Shit.
I know. It's the same number.
What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm gonna
17.
ask the spitter.
The spitter.
Yep.
Is my grandmother a part of this?
He'll just. Well. Not in the way you think. But she's a part of the bigger picture. My favourite part of this is none of you are aware of anything. You think you're so smart. But honestly, you haven't even scratched the surface of what you're capable of.
Can I say to him, I'm gonna say, you're gonna tell us your plans, otherwise your name is gonna be nothing but fairy tale.
Ooh,
You're
threat.
gonna answer everything that we ask, or you're gonna be nothing more than a squashed spider. Can
He's
I
going
get this
to-
sense of like
Dragon
anger
roar.
Yep.
come over me, and this like sense of kind of I'm gonna lean into my voice of my nobility. That's what makes it like. And like kind of have this bubbling anger that's
authority.
sitting in my chest, kind of expand a little bit.
Mm-hmm. So
My voice gets a little bit deeper.
he whips his head to you and goes, "Why should I tell you anything?"
Because squashed spiders can't do anything else when they're squashed.
You think your feeble little hands will squash someone like me?
Yeah.
Certainly
I
try.
love the fire in you. And then for a moment he will stop and he'll go, "Join me.
Oh, I hate that.
Why would they join
Join
you?
me."
Oh,
No, he's talking to Jazz.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
Jordan,
20?
Yeah.
can I make myself smaller? Use my changeling form to make myself smaller. How tall is that river in comparison to the bank that it's on?
So that river is about 2 foot. It's like a tiny little stream that runs across the plateau and then down the cliff.
Yeah.
So it's not like a riverbed. It's almost as if like the river comes out of there and then trickles along the top of the. So there's no actual
Oh,
embankment.
it's of course it's a trickle.
It's
I wanted
literally
to
just
I wanted
this
to
tiny
I wanted to like float.
So it's not a
It's just his head in the water.
Down below, you can see that it goes down like the trickle down to the waterfall type thing.
Yeah.
It's a very small waterfall, and then it trickles along continuing. What was your wisdom saving throw?
7.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can I say something before anything else?
Do you have an inspo point?
Yes, but I don't want to use it.
But this could. Okay.
Can I try and do an intimidation check first? Can I try and...
Sure.
Where is my family? I'll
Ooh.
come with you if you tell me about my family.
He just.
When he casts a spell, I'm gonna do mine.
Join me. What you will notice as he's saying join me, it starts echoing. And you hear join me.
Ah, secrets girl business. Our favorite thing. Yeah.
Oh, I fucking hate secrets to your business.
That's
So
the
do
only
I.
thing you can do. That's the only thing you can do.
Why are you looking at me?
We're now going to go back into
Initiative.
an initiative order.
Does my reaction happen though?
Well, he hasn't attacked anyone.
Can
I
I?
think he did anything.
But he hasn't technically done anything.
He did a spell.
Yeah, but he hasn't moved.
Can I?
That doesn't mean anything. He cast a spell.
You wouldn't know that.
Can I?
Yes, I would.
Make a
But
okay. We'll make an intelligence check. A straight intelligence check.
Can I move my silent image up the hallway and disengage it?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So it just vanishes off into the distance.
Yeah, like it
17?
walked up the hallway and just disengage.
Pardon?
Like it sort of just like shimmied its way, like it was against the wall, sort of like leaning, and then it sort of just like
Vanishes into the wall. Yep.
yeah.
Would I have noticed that?
Yeah, you probably would. You've got a pass over 15, don't you? Yeah, you probably would have noticed that. It just vanish. And then you're like, what the fuck?
I
Okay.
just start kind of like freaking
So we're
out.
going to
but I
go
just
back
keep,
into
like,
initiative now.
Find me a sec.
Ooh,
Did I
what's
notice?
good, but no. I
Checking my phone. I was like, let's see you go on the phone.
Pulls out a laptop.
Your
Or is that
reaction
the
would
internet?
take effect.
Hell yeah! Suck my dick.
Oh, my lord.
Yours would not though, Hugh.
My reaction.
Mm-hmm.
Yay, initiative, gang, what up?
I think I missed me twice.
So you look over to him and you realise when he's saying join you see this flicker in his eyes for a moment. And you go, what? And you realise that he's doing something, so you're like, ow. Moonbeam! You have no idea what he's doing, but you know he's doing something.
Yeah. And I don't have to roll for Moonbeam, right?
No, I do.
Okay.
And I believe it's Constitution? Is it?
Yeah, I only take half.
Or is it Dexterity?
Let's have a look. Moonbeam.
Was the roll
Constitution.
successful?
Constitution?
Mm-hmm. What do you have to beat?
Your spell save DC.
Oh,
Which he rolled a 7, so.
he does not. He does not.
He has now.
Alright.
Roll your damage. 12.
Ooh.
Okay, so you cast Moonbeam as he and he throws the dwarf into the river in front of him. He gets up with this like angry look at him, but he also looks extremely malnourished. He almost looks on the brink of death himself, just like Gundren did in his original when he was captured. So you do your damage as you, and he just.
What happens to the guy he's holding?
Pardon?
What happens to the guy he's holding?
He
at that
throws
point?
him
Oh, that's right. You did say
into
that.
the river, basically at the feet
In the river.
of Xanathia. Catch him!
I am going to. Well, can I do a reaction to. Oh no, because I've got a reaction set up for a spell.
Yeah.
I guess it's not my turn, so I can't do anything.
I was gonna say it's not your turn, but it is a like we're gonna go back into initiative order now. So it is a
and I get to go
Polo's
again?
turn.
What?
It is a Polo's go,
Yeah.
and that is your moonbeam. It's about the width of him.
Apollo's gonna hold his attack.
To who?
He's
To
gonna
anyone?
hold his attack, and if I get hurt, he's gonna claw whoever does it.
So he's gonna hold his attack
Yeah.
for if you get hurt,
Mm-hmm.
he's going to attack whoever hurts you.
Yeah.
Okay. And he's holding what attack?
Cool.
Claw attack. Okay. Sweet. No worries.
Only if they're near him. Can I say that? He's not gonna fucking jump down that cavern.
Well, no, they can't come get you. You just said if you get
So that
hurt,
if
it's
anyone
gonna
goes
react.
near him, I know you said
They're not
if
gonna
anyone
get you, they're
attacks
gonna
you, but what if
fall.
someone attacks him?
It's 40 feet.
Yeah, that's a drop and a half. That's like jumping out that window.
That's why he can't do
You
that.
can still make an athletics check to see if you make it down.
Yeah, but he wouldn't jump down there if someone attacked you because they wouldn't be. You know what I mean?
Roll your damage again. Wait, no, it's start their turn, not your turn, isn't it?
It is start their turn.
Start of their turn, not your
Oh,
turn.
okay.
So,
I changed my follow thing to then if he gets attacked, he will attack. Because
instead.
everyone just fucking argued with me.
Okay, yep.
I don't know,
cool.
because
So
you
I'm
just
gonna
said
leave
that,
it
like-
there then.
Mhm.
Because then I still have my
If they're
action.
attacking you, they're not.
Mhm.
I'm going to. Fuck, everything's concentration. Does. Doesn't Misty Step break concentration?
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah,
I do believe so. Let me have a look.
because I think that takes concentration, doesn't it?
Could I like still fire an arrow while the moonbeam's up?
Actually, it doesn't.
Okay.
Another concentration would cancel out another concentration.
Yeah, it has to be like both concentration, right?
Yeah, so only another concentration spell would cancel it out. So you can do a bonus action to use Misty Step as well. It is a second level spell though. And so is Moonbeam.
Yeah. Can I
So that'll be 2 second level spells you used.
shoot my bow at the spider again?
Yep. So roll for damage. No, roll for an attack, sorry, not damage.
Dexterity, right?
Yeah, and proficiency.
Yeah. So that is 18.
Hits. Roll for your damage.
Damage plus dexterity.
Yep, damage plus dexterity.
Okay, that is a 7.
Awesome. So, as you fire your bows out of you, and he looks up, and you see the actual arrow come straight into his shoulder as he's, and then he holds his spider staff up, he rips the arrow out completely, and he literally looks like he's preparing something.
That's my go!
Vale,
What up?
it is your go.
Yep, I'm going to cast invisibility on myself.
Okay.
Concentration spell. I am now invisible.
Okay.
That's it. Goodbye.
I'm invisible.
I leave.
So, I'm going to. I'm going to walk up to the Gundren lookalike, and then go up that square in between.
There.
Yep.
So that would be 10, 20, and then it would be 40 to get to there.
Yep.
Because you're having to squeeze through everyone. Are you also doing it stealthily because you're still walking through water at this point? Even if you're invisible, it's still going to be noticeable that someone's walking through the water. So unless you do it sneakily.
Is the black spider have a concentration spell up? Because he has to roll for concentration if he takes damage as well.
If he takes damage, yes.
Which he does.
Yes, but he also, if he rolls over half of his damage, so you did 7 damage, so he needs to beat 3 for it to stay active.
Even the reaction? The moonbeam one that I did?
Yeah.
He still succeeded?
Do I get advantage if I'm invisible? For sneak?
Yes, however, because you're in water, it would be disadvantaged, so it would probably cancel out. Because you're currently having to be like sneaking through like a moving water type thing. So I would probably say that it would cancel out. So I'd just do a straight roll.
Does it have concentration?
Slushy splash.
You have to roll
Take
more than
another.
your damage you take.
No, it just says you've got to roll. So my rule is you've got to roll more than the damage you take.
Was it got a bed?
18.
Ooh, that's not bad.
Okay, yeah. So you managed to get through.
Up there. Can I go up between that extra square diagonally?
Yep, so you can do that. So it's going to take you 10, 20, but then it's 20 feet to get through here because you're going through a bugbear and someone laying on the floor.
Yep.
So it'd take you 20 foot, so you'd be 40 feet to get to here.
Alright, so if I use my bonus action for a dash, can I go diagonally through between the spider?
Totally.
And how much movement speed would I have then?
You would still have 20 foot left.
Alright, I'm gonna go behind the spider.
So you would use your other 20 foot to go diagonal, so you'd have to go here.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yep.
Yep.
And
Unless you want to move more, unless you want to use more actions to move.
can I go up?
If you want to,
Just up one more.
yeah, that'll move you. That'll
be it?
Your
Nice.
everything though that you
Alright.
can do.
That is all I can do.
I like the Zen.
Because you're basically using your action, your bonus action, and your movement all to just move. Which is fine, you can do that. You can do that. Because you've got the ability, you can use your dash for a bonus action. So you can get to there and basically, you know, be ready for if something happens.
Yep.
Hugh,
I pre-rolled. Is that fine?
for what?
For my attacks, I got a nat 20.
Okay, yep.
Um,
Who is it at?
so I just stand there, I lower my bow, I put it on, I grab my axe, and I'm gonna swing around and
Who?
attack Zenobia.
What?
And she gets 16.
16 points of damage. As Zanafi is sitting there, you look over and you see this mace start coming
I
at you
forgot
from
she was-
Hugh, and she whacks you
forgot.
across the head for 16 damage.
You see my eyes just before it clubs you, and my pupils are massive.
I forgot you were like enchanted.
On the pingers.
Do we know that she's
On the
enchanted?
No, you guys don't know what's happened.
Reaction. Remember, Jules, I had a reaction if I was attacked.
What's that reaction?
The magic missile.
Okay. You can
I had
you can
that
fi-
at a level. I had it prepared at a level 2 though.
Okay, so that'll be your last level 2 spell as well.
Can
We're gonna
I use it
fucking
at
kill
level
each
1
other.
instead?
I mean, like, you can. Wait,
Okay.
no,
Wait, no one knew that.
sorry. You've still got 2 level 2 spells left.
That's alright. I'll save my level 2 because we don't know. I'll just use it as a level 1 because let's just say I noticed that it was Hugh, but because I was already prepared, I just, held back a little bit, and that's why it's a level 1.
Okay.
Let's just use that. I'm so scared for you.
I'm scared for you.
How much health do you have?
Alright.
Zen,
It's just my reaction. I've got a plan for what I'm gonna do.
how much health does Zen have?
Oh yeah, she still has the damage.
Well, you still take the 16 damage.
No, I know. I'll do it.
That brings you down to what?
I had 32, so it'll bring me down to 18. No,
That's good.
16. It's 30 much. Oh, it brings me down to 16.
Yeah, she literally just dealt you half your damage. Half
Oh,
your
half
damage. Oof. Like, it's quite a substantial hit that it whacks you across the face. It gives you such a bleeding headache. You actually don't even know what the hell's going on. You just fire your missiles at where the action came from.
I think it was just because I was prepared, so whatever
Yeah,
happened.
and the second someone hit you, you're like fucking boom, boom, boom.
Was it at Hugh or?
Yeah, it would be at Q. So roll
It
your
was whoever attacked me.
3 d4s and then add your plus 1.
Yeah, 13.
Okay.
So 13 damage. So you vroom, 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 straight at Q as it like and you see it as like Q has like that little bit of anger in his
Can
face.
I instinctively, when I realize that I've attacked Hugh, can I panic a little bit? Like, oh my god, what have I done? Can I, just have a little panic
You sure
moment?
can. You sure can.
Okay. Just a... Yep.
So.
Fine.
So
You're fine.
at this point, you're actually going to see the bugbear that's down below climb up
You're kidding.
Oh fuck.
next to
Zen.
where Xanathia is, and you see him as he like is running, and you just see it like up the wall, and he just straight on the ledge next to Xanathia. He's kind of like teetering over the ledge, so like he's kind of like half on, half off a little bit, but he. What's he gonna do? Oh, shit.
Die, apparently.
Zen's gonna just.
She's like, do I want to kill Zen right now?
Like, what the hell just
He
happened?
just died, he got fed.
Slipped.
And he's like, bang.
Also, Misty Step's a first level spell.
Is it?
Second level in conjuration. Misty Step, second level conjuration. So it's a second level spell.
Oh gosh. Pretty intense.
Why do you think it's a first level spell?
I learned a Misty Step spell and one first level spell, Silvery Barbs, I chose.
Lol.
Well,
He's actually going to attempt to punch Xanathia because he doesn't have enough swing to grab his like morning staff out because he's kind of teetering over the edge. So he's actually just going to attempt to punch Xanathia.
but it says I can cast both spells once per day without using a spell slot.
Yes. So that's 4 damage as you see this like bugbear fist Xanathia come at you and punch you square in the face and basically knocking you back into Hugh. As it's like.
112.
So you literally get hit by Hugh into the bugbear as the bugbear pushes you
How much
back
health do you
into
have
Hugh.
for a wizard?
Too much.
Yeah, that's
More than me.
112.
Now, this bugbear is going to attempt to climb up, and what he's actually going to do is he's going to climb up to there.
And 4.
Yep, he's going to do the same. He's going to take a little bit longer though. He's going to and he's going to get up. There's enough of a ledge there that he's actually going to stand, and he's going to look over at the black spider, and what he's going to actually do is grab the black spider and pull him out of the moonbeam and push him back this way.
Does he take the damage?
No, because it's when they end their turn in the moonbeam. Or
I think I was
enter
the bear.
it.
But if they move out,
Nope. Until the spell ends, when a creature enters the spell's area for the first time or starts its turn there, it takes damage. So he's going to pull the black spider out of the moonbeam, and you're going to see him up against the wall. He's going to just. That's all he's going to do. You're going to see our wonderful brother of Gundrum. Guys, please. Help.
that's what we're fucking trying to do.
And he's gonna look,
You think we're doing
and he's gonna look around and be like, ugh. He's actually gonna do you guys a favor and kind of step out of your way and kind of head this direction, just to kind of get out of your line of sight so you guys can, do something.
Gets riddled with like bullets. Ricky, no!
It is now his go.
Oh, the black spider just reaches his hand out and just grabs my throat.
I'm kidding. No,
Actually, now that you said that.
he. So, he is going to look at. He is at this point going to look at Ellen. Can you make a wisdom saving throw, please, with advantage? Add your wisdom modifier as well.
5, man. Just my wisdom modifier?
Yeah.
14. Oh, I don't want to be charmed.
Oh my god, we're all getting fucked.
I'm not. I'm in the back like, hey yo.
They just have to bring a spider
And
in,
that's
then-
all you can do.
Get ready.
He is also then going to make his movement up this way.
He's gone back into the spiders. Blech.
Now, Vale, he is
Little
technically in your field.
Oh, he's leaving
if you want to
your-
take a swing at him.
Fucking I thought.
You're like, yes, I do!
Don't roll dog shit.
This drops your invisibility though, doesn't it? You're like, I didn't care at this point.
Come on,
Jump.
get rid of his charm spell.
Yeah.
Otherwise you're all dead.
Smack him unconscious.
Oh.
So, because I'm invisible, I already get advantage on attack rolls.
Mm-hmm.
So you roll to take the high
And it's an automatic sneak attack too.
Yeah.
Wait, is it?
Yeah, because he's invisible.
Oh, he's two.
But yeah, sneak attack, it just, since I have advantage, whenever I have advantage, it's a sneak attack.
Ah, what a win.
Staying.
So, really get rid of his charm spell. Break that concentration.
Okay.
Are you fucking...
Alright, I'm gonna use my next lucky. Okay, so if
Dog
I
shit rolls.
To roll twice again?
would that re-roll only once?
Just
So
one.
only do one.
Holy fucking shit, man.
Should have re-rolled the wrong one.
What? You rolled the same number!
What did you roll?
And it's
These dice are cursed.
Why are you rolling dog shit?
14.
Clip it.
Ooh, 14?
Yeah.
That just hits.
Fuck me!
That literally
He
just
rolled a 1 and a
hits.
7. And then he took the 1 and rolled another 7.
Oh.
That's fucked.
It is.
It is fucked up.
Okay.
Alright. 8. I do 10 damage
10 damage in total.
with a dagger.
Yep.
I come in as a small humanoid because I changed my size down. So I'm gonna go up, just stab him, and since I connected the hit,
Are you throwing a dagger or
no, I'm
are
stabbing
you
him.
going up to him?
No, this is just before he moves.
Before he moves, sorry.
Yeah. And then because I've used the dagger, I can do another attack with that with my bonus action.
Yep.
So then I'm going to hit him again.
Mm-hmm.
Do another dice.
So you use both of your lucky
Use a different dice.
Yeah.
Use a different dice, please. For the love of God. Use
For the
another
love of
one.
God, please.
Okay. So for this next one,
Mm-hmm.
I was just reading steady aim. So if I can, it says that I can, like,
Oh.
I can activate it,
Yeah.
but if I use it, then my movement speed is
Zero.
0.
Out of it.
Right. Okay. Yep.
So you're back to normal.
All right. Am I able to use this?
I'm not.
Steady aim.
It says.
It only works though if you've been there for more than one round, haven't you?
No, I think-
Or is that something else you've got?
No, I think we've just been doing it the wrong way.
Oh.
So it gives yourself advantage on your next attack roll on the current turn. Provided that you haven't moved during this turn, okay. After you use it, your speed is 0 until the next current turn.
So technically, because you haven't had a go yet,
Yeah.
depending on how we want to do it, like you literally your last go you moved to there.
Yeah,
You
so-
haven't actually had a round where you haven't moved.
So I can't use it. Okay.
So, but that's all right.
Yeah. All right.
Good
So
to
Natural 20!
Nat 20.
Oh! Awesome. Good job. Roll for
Because
your
I'm lucky.
damage.
Is this gonna double my sneak attack damage?
Yeah, all your dice. Whatever
It's
you
a
roll, add double. So whatever you roll, when I say roll your dice, so roll what you would normally roll, your normal dice, and then double what you have on the dice.
So
So
just
for-
times 2. Okay.
yeah. So whatever you would normally roll them, and then double what you've rolled.
Yeah, don't do what I did. Roll 2 dice, be honest about it, and then re-roll a 2.
I'll do 12.
So 12 plus the 10, so 22 in total.
No, so I rolled a 6.
Oh, so 6 in total.
Yeah.
Plus 12, but plus the 10 from the other round before as well.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So 22 in total.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So that, yeah.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
How do you want to do this?
Under the bed.
Hmm.
Damn, he's supposed to be my kill.
You're currently on his side.
He took 20
By the
damage.
sound of things.
Did he roll higher than 20?
Half. He took 22 in total, so he has to beat 11. So yes,
Me and you
you
are
rolled a
fighting.
13.
I noticed.
Maybe.
But it's same thing
I'm over
happens
you.
with you guys
I'm over
when
you.
you're doing concentration. Otherwise, we can totally play it with the fact that when you guys are holding a concentration spell, if you take 20 damage, you've got to roll higher than that. Or it can be you roll higher than 10.
No,
No, no,
you've already made the rules.
Exactly, I'm just saying. It works for you guys just as much as it works for enemies.
I feel like I've been hearing like scratchiness all day.
Okay. So you do all of that, and you see him as he's like, you literally just like, just dagger, like his back, and it just rips his entire cloak basically off of him. You can see as he's, and like the blood starts pouring down his mouth, and you can see as he's like hobbling away. He's ridiculously hurt,
Oh,
and
hell
he's
yeah.
like, oh.
Come back, you little
He
bitch.
has a moment where he flickers for a little bit to see if he keeps the concentration, and he does, but he's just like, and he keeps going. So
He's not even his
I'm stressed.
he's gonna actually use his
Stress
dash action to keep going as well, to get as far away from you guys as
He's back
possible.
into his room with that spider.
Fucking wuss.
I know, right?
He's the one that was like,
Crayola,
Yeah,
it
right.
is your go.
I want to turn to that bugbear and I want to shoot my crossbow at it.
Okay, fire for an, roll for an attack,
It's plus dexterity, correct?
plus dexterity and proficiency.
Oh, and proficiency.
Always proficiency, you're proficient in the bow.
So 18 plus 3 is like 21.
21 hits.
Now roll for my damage, which is 1d8. It's fucking minimal. 7.
7 total, plus your dexterity to that.
Oh, that gets added to that too, then 8.
8. Perfect. So you turn around and you fire your crossbow
Crossbow.
to the bugbear. He's
Yep.
just, he literally for a moment tries to duck out of the way, but it goes straight into his shoulders. He's
And then, hang on.
Oh.
No, that's fine.
That's fine. Because you can only move closer to the bugbear, or you can try and slip past Element there.
That's what I was thinking I wanted to do. Can I try and slip past the other one?
Yep, so that's 20.
Just into that one, yeah, just into that one space, that's all.
Yep. Alright, awesome. No worries.
Okay.
Zanavia, it's your go. You've got a
I'm down at the moment on the fucking floor.
You've got a bugbear right next to you as well.
Just died for a second.
I'm gonna cast a Chill
That's
Touch
fine? Cool.
on the bugbear.
Okay. So, roll for your
I'm
attack.
actually gonna use one of my rolls. It was a 12, which is plus 5, so it'll be 17.
That hits.
One of my rolls. I have a nat 20. I'm holding.
Holding it!
I'm holding it. And it's 1d8 that I roll for this.
I like that ability.
I rolled a 3.
Why?
She's just mad because I... Because I smoke. Well, actually, no. The enemy is really smart. This is a big bad. What did you think?
No,
it was
he's
gonna be
running
a
away
breeze?
like a little bitch.
Did you think this was gonna be one of those fights where you're like, yeah, it's fine. Just kill him. It's fine. This is it. This is him. This is the guy you
Need
need
to make the
after.
complication of me and you arguing about
Yeah.
Imagine if I rolled 2 nat 20s.
mechanics.
What did you roll for damage?
Sorry.
A 3? Okay. So you actually see as the smoke appears around this bugbear and it comes out, he just squints his eyes a little bit and he's just... Ugh. And you can see it as it does take effect, but it doesn't do very much to him.
Alright, can I, before I end my action,
Mm-hmm.
can I just turn to Hugh and have a bit of a gaze on what she's
A bit of a
like,
gaze.
what does she look like she's gonna do next?
Yeah.
You know, just suss around a little bit.
Roll a perception check.
Is she broken out of it though? She took a magic missiles.
You don't know?
Being a bit of a
Dude,
geezer.
I'm not kidding. Oh no, that was
It's an 8.
Eight! It
You
wasn't that 20.
you realize that when you looked over before, when she hit you saw like these dilated pupils, and they looked like they were like pure evil. You're looking at her now, and she looks like she's like, and she's like shaking off whatever it was, and she looks like she's back to her normal, like, what the hell's going on?
Okay, can I just yell at her, Hugh, help!
Sure.
Okay, that's it.
Sure you can. Sildar is going to attempt to step in front of
That's good. idea.
Gundren's
Brother.
brother. Because you don't know his name. I keep going to say his name, and then I'm like, wait, you don't know it yet. And then he's going to fire his... actually, no, he's not. He is going to run straight at this bugbear. He's going to stand there, and he's going to attack him with his longsword. Ooh. Perfect. So... all the things. So you're actually going to see as he swipes his longsword along the front of this bugbear's chest, and you're going to see as it scrapes along, he's like, "Argh!" And then he's going to come back up the other direction and go again. But this time the bugbear's going to like jump out of his way as he slices his sword just slightly next to him, and he's just, Silda's going to look at him and go, "You've got nowhere to run, mate. Try."
Nowhere to run, what?
Nowhere to run, mate. This bugbear now is going to...
What?
None.
Oh, leave him alone!
Prepare for more.
Jordan!
I'll grab the tissues.
The action.
He is going to attack Polo with his monster.
Oh,
That evil ass look.
what? What's Polo's armor class?
15.
I thought it was an 18. It's only a 13. It still hits
Oh,
though.
yes.
What? No.
I'm not as in like on the dice. I thought I
Fuck,
rolled
I
an
was gonna deck you.
I thought I rolled an 18. I rolled a 13.
With love.
13 plus 4, so
Seven.
bad.
What? What class?
Because they
Because we give a plus
You
to
get-
our attacks.
you add to your attacks,
Oh,
just like they
kids.
do.
fuck.
Rules
Yeah.
that you guys do apply to the monsters and everything as well.
No.
Nah, we don't get it. Nah. So that hits. He's going to attempt with his Morning Star.
My poor fucking wolf.
He's Morningstar too.
You're so worked up.
That's 6 in total. 6 damage as he literally comes through and he
How much health does Apollo have?
1.
Now.
You see Apollo literally just.
He's at 1.
Yeah, he's
Why
at
is he
one.
so low? Oh, because of the jelly.
Yeah.
Fuck. So useless.
I had so much else I wanted to do as well.
It's this bugbear's turn, and he's gonna try and turn around and swing and take out Sildar.
Miss. That was damage.
So this bugbear is gonna swing his Morning Star, and literally you're gonna see Sildar look up and go, oh, damn it, and get whacked across the face.
Wait, what are those called?
And he's just gonna, you're gonna see the sweat fly off of his face as he comes back, and you can see a little bit of blood starting to trickle down Sildar's mouth as he's like, ha ha, excellent!
This guy's a sadist.
Yeah, I was gonna say, guys like ready.
It is
He's
a
been
polo
waiting for this
go.
day.
Well, he does that. He's got his action ready, doesn't he? So he's claw 1
Yeah.
to 6.
You can claw it.
So do I roll a 20 all the time? Right?
Yeah, always a 20 to see if it hits, because you've got to beat their armor class.
Can I use my inspiration point?
Sure.
You just
No,
add.
you add
add
D6.
a d6 to it.
Square.
What would I just roll?
I don't know, I didn't see it. D6.
Plus.
You roll a D6.
No, but a d6 is once he's attacking.
No, that's your inspiration. If you're adding inspiration, inspiration is always a d6 to the dice.
So 3 plus.
God damn it, well, he's not gonna fucking listen anyway. Oh my
That was the same
god!
number in a row.
Oh.
He misses. And what do you add? His attack bonus?
Mm-hmm.
What's his attack bonus?
7.
So 7
No,
plus
7 altogether. 4,
No.
5, 6, 7 is plus 3.
So
plus.
7 in total.
Oh, okay.
So that misses. You're gonna see as he's like trying to stumble forward and try and bite. It's just not gonna happen. Elwyn, it is your go.
So I'm charmed, and I heard in my ear, like, attack your friends, and I feel like Elwyn considers Hugh her like top friend right there. So she's gonna
You're in
put
a fire.
the moonbeam on Hugh.
Zen really fell down with the whole thing.
4?
Yeah, 24.
Okay.
The only things Zen and Hugh have in common is their hatred for me.
Wait, what does she have to roll to like avoid it?
Draw a whole bit higher than 11. Right? Oh, fuck me. I'm so over that piece of shit.
You
Never
rolled.
buy me dice again.
You rolled.
Jasmine,
Yeah?
were you willing to attack your friends?
Yes.
Oh, can you consider me a friend? Okay. Not all is
What
lost.
do I add to it? Constitution? Anything else?
No, just Constitution.
6.
6 in total.
Mm-hmm.
So you fail. You
So
take
fail.
12 damage.
You're down to 12.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So you move your moonbeam over to Hugh as you see it engulf Hugh for a moment, and Hugh, you take all of that damage as it just literally.
So you... One for you, one for you, one for everyone.
I didn't do shit. I feel like that's the problem. Trying to flash your dice. God
I don't know
damn.
why my screen recording has stopped, but it has stopped.
Oh, Laura, you look beautiful.
Alright.
We're in a real mid-battle and I'm just here curling my hair like this.
Are you moving at all, Elwyn?
I can't.
They just surrendered.
Correct.
So I just do that.
That was just a test.
Alright.
You know, like zoinked out.
You must have terrible luck because I just rolled a 16.
Ugh, I fucking hate that dice. It's shit for me all the time.
Fail, it is your go. My computer is just
Is the one
fucking
going for you?
That's all good. I'm gonna use my steady aim to attack with advantage. The bugbear.
The bugbear, yep.
I'm gonna slash him.
Love it!
Alright, so a 9, I think that's 17.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep,
Is
17.
that Jordan for you?
Yeah.
17.
Yeah.
It's tainted.
Yeah.
It's very reason.
So then that will be
Just from
What about the dice I gave you?
6 damage.
Yeah.
This is
And then I'm gonna roll for the
purple one.
second
I
attack.
got
Yep.
you as well.
The dagger.
That one's a 20
That's
in my
12.
car.
Oh, that's
The 20's in my car.
Does 16 hit?
in the
Yes.
car.
Yep. And ooh, spicy.
So,
And the next one will be 14 damage.
14.
Yep.
So,
A lighter cut, and then I just drive that dagger right into its belly.
So you drive that dagger so far into its belly, it has a moment where it's... And you actually see as it's like blood starts pouring out of its wound. It's not like super hurt, but you've done a substantial amount of damage to it. Like you can see it clutching and starting to sweat, and it's starting to be a bit like, oh.
Yep. And just double checking. That was my. Yep. And that's what I can do.
That's what you can do? Amazing. Okay.
that computer's not having
It
a
is
day.
Hugh's go. No, it's
What
not.
you know what I should have bloody been doing is rolling on here because then it adds all of it together.
Probably.
Well, it's different on there because you haven't updated any of your stuff.
Yeah.
And you don't have any of your like +2 for your bow or anything like that.
Well, 15. What do I add? Fuck, I'm using 15 plus nothing.
What do you find? What do you
Oh
use?
yes.
I was just like, you didn't tell us shit. You're just like, what do I roll?
That's why I'm confused. Okay, I'm gonna get my bow and I'm gonna shoot B5.
Okay.
You sunk my battleship.
Yeah, well,
I don't remember what I rolled.
No one wants to give me
you
a
rolled a
smack.
15.
I rolled 15. Do I add anything to it again or no?
Yeah, if it's a
Can someone
bow,
just
it's
slap
your
me?
dexterity and
That's
proficiency.
it.
And your +2 bonus, because you've got an archery thing.
Proficiency, so +4 to your dice roll.
19.
19
Mm-hmm.
hits. Roll for damage.
What's your damage?
1d8.
Okay, so that's the little Tombob looking one. Correct?
And then I get a +2 on it.
Perfect, so it's...
5, 6, 7 plus strength.
Nope, just your
No,
dexterity.
just that.
So, you fire your bow as you watched it hit Apollo. You fire your bow and you just... And it just... Oh.
Can I use a bonus action to run through? Can I stand in the middle of them?
No, you actually have to run around because you're right
Can
on
I
the
run
top
behind
left-hand corner.
Ellen?
That you can't leave.
You are behind Elwyn. This is you here.
Can I
Can't
go in
leave
front of
moving because you're
Ellen?
gonna get damaged.
How are you gonna get through
Can't I walk
there?
through them?
No.
No, you can't.
You said it's a 10 space gap.
On a
right?
Yes,
diagonal.
but you can't leave the moving because you will take additional damage.
No, not when she leaves it.
Oh.
Really?
It's not when you leave the moonbeams, when you
How
start
come
the turn.
enemies get a damage?
No, the enemies don't get a damage when they leave the moonbeam, it's when they start their turn in the moonbeam.
So I can't go through any of them even though it's a 10 space gap?
You can't, yeah, but you like, for example, the only time that you can move around is if you're going diagonal, if there's a space. So for example, if this was like this, Elowen could do that,
Okay.
but she can't do anything unless that's where he went. He's hiding from me. You can't just move past it. You have to move Apollo so you can move that diagonal space.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Awesome. Okay, so the bugbear that's next to Xanathia is going to attempt to attack Xanathia.
Yeah, but I asked you for help.
Sorry, she'd go straight for her wolf over you. Let's be real.
That's a 22 to
Yeah,
hit.
like what I say.
Oh my god!
What is it?
A 22 to hit with the morning star.
Oh, well that hits.
Yep.
So, You are
Am I
gonna
able to
see.
break charm? No, that just
Only if you
stays.
take damage.
That's it.
That's it.
He doesn't have to keep rolling for concentration.
He does have to, if he keeps getting hurt, yes.
Oh, okay.
But that's it.
Okay.
All until the spell ends. So, you're gonna see
How
this.
much damage did I take, Jordan?
You're gonna see this bugbear
journey out.
pull up his morning star. He's gonna look at you in the eye and go, haha. Say hi to your loved ones.
Oh.
As he literally smashes your head with the morning star and does 10 damage and whacks you square clean across the face.
She's on
I have like 2 hit points.
And he's just gonna laugh at you. He's just gonna be like,
I thought I was.
So,
Skadoosh.
the bugbear that you attacked is going to try and attack you back with his morning star as well. He's gonna swing straight back at you. It's gonna be a 6 to hit. As you look at him and he just and he has that little bit of a fear in his eyes as he looks down at you and goes oh, and hesitates for a little bit and actually swings but just misses you, like swings next to you.
It's like,
Yeah, you're like nimble.
That pussy black spider ran away.
This guy's gonna run out and he's literally gonna be like, guys, did you find my brother?
Just turn around. Go away!
Oh my Jesus.
He's actually gonna be like, oh, alright, and then run back to where he was.
I was almost
Not
expecting you to go,
pissed.
yeah, he just runs up to Element and just punches.
Whack!
Can you punch me?
Oh, actually, that's a good
But
idea.
you can't say
I was
anything.
like speed tackle, Evelyn.
Hey, can you slap me?
Can I do that?
On your go, yeah.
Can I bless these stones?
It's Cryella's go.
It is? Hello.
Crayola, slap me.
I don't think Kyle knows.
No, I'm not supposed to know. So in my head, I don't know.
Cryella has no idea what's going on, but you did see Elwyn Moonbeam Hugh, and then Hugh attacks Anarthia. So you were like, what the fuck?
With that, can I do an Arcana
Do
check?
an
on that?
intelligence check.
An intelligence check? I don't know what my
Are
intelligence.
you intelligent enough to discern what's going on?
That's one. Let's have a look.
What the hell is
Oh,
going on?
what the hell?
You are not.
7.
Plus your intelligence? 7? Yeah, you've got no idea.
6
You're
plus
like,
1.
why the fuck are you attacking each other? No, this is not the time! This is not the time, guys! What the fuck's going on?
But Hugh would know because she.
You would know.
But it says she
Definitely.
goes to a wolf.
Of course I'm gonna go in the
What are you moving, Cryella?
Probably just. Can I stand on the stairs or no?
Yeah. Like here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
You just kind of step back for a moment.
And we're going, guys.
Zanarthia, it is your go.
Yeah, can I just
Oh,
have an action prepared? Because I feel like she's on 2 hit points, so she's pretty fucking low. So
Do you have a health potion?
Missile at a level
She's
2
okay.
prepared.
Yeah, magic missile and a
I'm
level
gonna
2.
start praying to Saloon.
Okay, so you prepare that action and you stop and you go, please, help.
I'm just gonna, no, it's gonna, excuse me, don't you act out my fucking breath.
Oz. Go
She's
for it.
gonna pray to Saloon.
Do you have health potions?
No, because I used it on Apollo.
Oh, that's fucking right.
Yeah,
So,
so she's just gonna start praying to Saloon and just being like, if you are here and if anything happens to me, please protect my friends.
Apollo
That's it.
answers a
That's the end of it, 10.
you're preparing your action. What are you preparing it for?
Fucking anything attacks me again. Just that it's that last little sprite fire of magic.
Okay, easy. Sildar is going to attempt to hit this guy again.
No, he better freaking attempt well.
None of them is.
Nice.
The DM versus himself.
Literally. So you're going to see as you're gonna see Silda this time with a bit of a smile in his face and a little bit of like a sweat dripping down his eyebrow. He's gonna slice his sword one way and then slice his sword the other way and then stab the sword directly inside the bugbear and up through its head as it's
Bro is proper sadistic.
and it's going to basically just be like and then go limp on Silda's sword as he like whacks it off the sword. And that is, and then he's going to make his way over to you, Vale, and try and help you attack that one because it's the one he's closest to.
Would that give me advantage?
Do you get advantage if? Oh, actually, yeah, you would because he's being
Flamed?
flanked.
Okay.
Okay. So this bugbear is going to attempt to get the wolf. Get the polar.
Das Cola.
That's
Love
a
it.
6 to hit.
Who misses?
So he is going to literally grab his morning star and he's going to swing it over as Apollo is going to like lay down for a quick second and jump back up and he's just going to that's pretty much all he's going to do. It is Apollo's turn.
Okay, he is going to bite. No, he's going to claw,
He's going to
I
go.
think.
Yeah.
2d4 plus 2.
So roll for an attack. A 10 is that plus
2? Is it 12?
Oh, yeah.
plus 2?
Is it plus 2? 12?
Yeah, misses. So he tries to go for it, but the bugbear's just like dips out of the way as the wolf's stumbling. He's like, Elwyn, it's your go. What do you want to do?
So. I moved the moonbeam
Yep.
on Apollo.
Yes, buddy.
Are you serious?
Does you know she can't control it, she's charmed.
So all of a sudden the moonbeam vanishes,
No one's smacking me!
reappears over
because we don't
Apollo.
know.
Can you make Apollo make a Constitution saving throw, please? And can you roll for your damage?
I feel sick.
You feel sick.
I feel sick.
16.
16. What's your spell attack DC?
15.
You succeed, so you take half damage. Well, Apollo takes half damage.
Wow.
How much damage in total?
19.
So Apollo takes 8 points. No, 9 points because it's rounded down. 9 points of damage.
He's unconscious.
He's unconscious. As you see the moonbeam, Apollo just looks at you.
Don't!
And he.
you again!
Not again! Ah! Wasn't me!
I'm convinced the DM is just as sadistic as Silda and likes seeing doesn't cry.
This wasn't me. This was Element. So
You said to put moonbeam on friends.
Apollo drops, and you see him unconscious on the ground.
Would I see that?
Yes, you would.
Did she take more damage because she started her turn in the moonbeam?
No,
she
you
moved down.
moved. You're now moving it again.
Oh yeah.
You see Apollo on the ground.
You get
lifeless.
it. We get it. Move on.
Vale.
But I'm also going to.
Oh yeah, no, sorry, yeah. What were you doing?
I think we should be allowed to.
I'm going to
Trip on a rock and break.
Misty Step to behind Cryella.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can cast that one.
Do I just see her like vanish and then like she just
Without a spell
disappears?
slot.
Yeah. So
Apollo again.
the mist. You all of a sudden see Elwyn just disappear in like a cloud of purple smoke. Just, and then all of a sudden you hear a behind you. The veil.
Can't do anything if something happens.
Hello there.
I'm going to smack old bugbear buddy.
Old bugbear, buddy.
Buddy old chum.
Buddy, okay.
Get that advantage.
What is smacking?
22.
20 hits?
Yep.
Yeah, that hits.
And I'm going to do another slashing along his stomach, doing 13 points of damage.
And are you doing your bonus action as well to do it? Or is that just all you're doing?
Does it kill it?
No. So you see it's like, and you see the cut right along his chest. He's holding his stomach at this point. He is very hurt, but he's not dead just yet. He's like, as you can see the blood starting to pour out of his mouth, and he's like,
Well, too bad.
tough.
I'm going to use my bonus action to activate my Pearl of Wonder to replenish my spell slot. And I can use that as a bonus action because of the class. And then I'm going to use invisibility again.
Okay, so you.
Oh, no, I can't do that. No, I can't. I've regained the spell slot, but I needed action to do it.
I was gonna say, you can regain the spell slot, but you can't go hidden just yet.
Yeah.
Which is fine. So you pull out your Pearl of Power, you hold it in your hands, as all of a sudden you see this glow appear from your hands and then a pulse from out you, and you feel like a replenishment kind of appear in your body, and then you're like, excellent, and you put it back.
Yep, and then I'm going to go use my 30 feet to go up the stairs.
Okay. He's going to attempt to take an opportunity attack.
Come on, buddy.
Come on, buddy.
10.
No.
Yeah. So he as he's holding his stomach, and he kind of grabs his hand like to try and whack you, but he just misses you as you like just whoop out of the way.
Yep. I'm going to go up. One more.
Ooh, so that's your 30 feet to get to there.
Why is that 30 feet?
Because each square is 10 feet.
Yeah, but he started in that first one.
Yeah, so
1,
10,
2,
20, 30. This is his 30th seat.
Damn, each square's 10?
This is a big cave.
Okay.
So like, as in, just so you know.
Oh, I was like, why the but that doesn't make sense.
Okay, so 10, 20, 30. And you can see the little person underneath your character. It tells you how many feet you're doing.
Yeah, I was just like, but that's 15 feet. But
Yeah, it's literally just because each square is 10.
okay.
Okay.
Big cave.
So everyone can actually walk past each other.
Depending on where they are.
But,
The cave mechanics
yeah, they
is
would be
very,
able to
very
walk past
annoying.
each other.
The cave mechanics itself is extremely annoying. Because yes and no.
Yeah, the way that this map has like been formatted is goddamn janky, man.
Yeah, this
Anyway, I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay.
huge ass.
Okay, Hugh.
Okay, I'm moving down one.
Yep.
I'm gonna yell at them. Elwyn's charmed. You've got to hurt her.
You would hear that.
Obviously.
I am then.
I look insane.
I'm
Exactly.
gonna shoot at Elwyn.
She's currently behind Crayola.
Oh, people were able to shoot over me. Surely I can shoot over.
Well, she's currently in.
Crayola's little, right?
No, I'm not 6 feet tall.
she's 6 feet
What the
tall.
fuck? You are.
I'm shorter than.
I thought you were like
She's
4 foot.
not.
You wanna go down one?
Yep.
Oh. And you'll take that. I wanna go next to D5.
So down here.
Yeah.
Yep.
What the
What are you doing?
I try and attack him. 3.
And she's failing, apparently.
5 in total. Yeah, that misses. So you try to attack him with your mace as you just, and you kind of grab the wall next to you because you're so busy focused on Apollo and the fact that he's laying there unconscious, and you're like, yeah, that's pretty much all you can do now. Okay, so this bugbear is going to attempt to attack Xanathia. So you do have your magic missiles prepared. Ooh, that's only going to be a 6 to hit, so that misses, but it still activates your reaction.
Thank fuck for that.
He's going to attempt to attack you.
DM's actually rolled a 17 and he's lying to us right now to make me feel better.
Is that when you do 20s?
Yeah.
Alright, I've got to roll 4d8 and add, 4d4.
They're about the same.
Yeah.
Just cuddle up.
Wait, this was at a level 2, wasn't it?
Don't roll
Yeah.
into anything. Roll
Yeah.
the table in this thing.
Roll your 4.
Add an additional missile.
That's
Yep.
what I'm doing. I've been rolling here today. I've been lucky well.
Six, so that's 4, 8, 13, 16.
16 damage in total. That was added.
That's total. I added all the additional ones to those as well.
Amazing. So you use your magic missiles as like a and because he's actually still teetering on the edge, you actually with the actual force of the missiles push him off the edge itself.
That's cool.
Okay, I'm gonna just lay there, just kind of like, I've expelled any kind of energy I had on that.
Excuse me.
And you're gonna see him as he's like off the edge of the cliff, and then you hear a
Like the frog. Yeah.
He's not dead though.
Oh.
He didn't do a lot of damage as he fell off. So
Oh, they're getting red. Oh. Bye.
this bugbear is going to attempt to attack Silda because he's right in front of him.
Okay.
Let's go.
Who died in the middle? But oh, never mind. That was the one that was there. The dead one.
You're gonna see as he comes swinging his sword and he whacks Silda so clean across the head. You want to see Silda just and he comes back. You see his teeth like fall out, and his face is starting to bleed. And it's just like wipes the blood away. He's like,
falling out. So it's
I do
fucking
this
crazy.
Like
Oh,
he's crazy.
he's crazy. He's crazy. Madman with us. Oh,
he's not gonna do anything.
That's a yes now.
please hear me.
It is Cryola's go.
Can I use my bonus action first?
What is your bonus?
All I want to do is turn around and smack Elwyn.
That would be an action.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that actually
This is an
just
attack.
Can he like push me?
I literally don't want to do damage. I just want to go.
You need to do damage to drop the charm.
Really?
Yeah, just do an unarmed attack.
Yeah, just like punch me.
Okay.
Which would be a D4.
Okay.
But you gotta roll to attack.
You still gotta roll to
Okay.
attack to see if it actually works.
Bless yourself.
So you just turn around and you just see Elwyn as she like appears. You just
Literally. So it's plus dexterity, so I roll.
no
four.
strength.
Oh, strength. That's 0 plus 0, so it's just 13.
Which one costs?
Miss.
This is
Fuck.
so you go to
Plus
punch.
15.
So you
So
go to
wait,
punch
can I move on
Elwyn
that? Love
as she just dips
Do you have
out
an
of the way.
inspo?
And she's like,
I do. I
Can
could
you
use
add
an
that?
inspo. 6 plus 6.
Okay.
So 13 plus 6, which is 19.
Cool, because if I roll again on Apollo, he fucking dies.
so roll a D4.
3.
3. Plus your strength.
0. So just 3.
3 damage. So you take the 3 damage and and for a moment your eyes flash this shade of red, and then all of a sudden you come back to your senses. And
Can I
you're
say, welcome back?
like- you look around, you see Apollo on the ground, you see Hugh like crying as she's like trying to kill this bugbear. You see Xanathia like curled over, like
hoping
holding
he
her
fits.
fucking body.
She's coughing up blood.
Literally, you see everything happening. Speaking of which, Xanathia, it is your go.
Can you-
gonna kind of keel over, man. She's fucking.
Wow.
She is on the. She's got 2 fucking hit points left. She's gonna keel over. She's not strong. She's squishy.
Okay.
Squishy is me.
So you're not going to do anything?
I can't. I couldn't. If I tried to get up right now, that would use up half my movement alone.
You're still you're not like on the ground prone. You're just leaning over like, oh, I'm in pain.
She's a little bit more than in pain, Jordan. She's fucking dying.
So you still have your full movement.
She's just gonna keel over.
Okay. No worries.
Not as strong, but can she prepare something else?
What?
Like, yeah. What is she preparing?
You gonna cry?
No.
Are you gonna
Prepare chill touch.
Trying to
Okay.
prepare. Trying to prepare.
You're
So,
preparing she'll touch for
Silda
what though?
is going to attempt to look back at him, and he is going to attack him with his long sword.
Yes.
Perfect. So you're gonna see as Silda comes up with his long sword, he's kind of like keeled over a little bit, but he gets enough strength and he slashes this bugbear with like a clean slit across his throat, and then back the other way for a clean shaven head off. And you see this bugbear completely get absolutely annihilated, and the head just rolls down the cliff, and you hear it
That was embarrassing, I'm not doing
into water below, and Silda just whips his head around to see who's left, and locks eyes with the bugbear near Apollo.
40 feet down, he just swan dives.
He's like, woo!
Does Apollo's go?
No, it's the bugbear's go.
Big
That's
five,
only
big five.
to hit you.
Misses.
He's going to attempt to swing you as you kind of duck out of the way and onto the wall as he. You can see he's hurt, but he's not like crazy hurt right now. It is Apollo's go. Can you mark 2 death saving throws automatically? Because Moonbeam takes effect and he's still in the Moonbeam. You should have pulled it out because now he gets 2 death saves. Fails.
You have been telling me.
Immediately 2 death fails.
You don't do any rolls, you just mark.
So rude.
That's what I mean. I was like,
I didn't think I got told so many times if you pull someone out of a moonbeam, they take like half damage.
Put it.
Right?
What?
You told me
No.
ages ago, I swear to God.
No. No. Definitely not.
Honestly, take this bird home with you.
Cool. It's now Apollo's go. I need you to roll.
oh my god.
Pick a die.
Oh my god.
It's not real!
Oh my god. I feel sick.
Do you have inspiration?
No, I
Ah.
used it. He gets an advantage on rolls. When
Why?
his pack's nearby.
On perception checks.
On, it says on attack rolls against anything, can this count as an attack on death?
This isn't an
No,
attack.
this is a death save. This is a
Okay,
saving.
what about proficiency bonus to attack rolls,
He gets-
damage rolls, saving throws?
He gets nothing. He just
I'm
rolls a
fucking
straight
stressed.
d20, just like you guys
Laura,
would.
you're
You
frozen
need to
again.
get a 10 or higher.
The clip is stunning. That's a 6. Yeah.
Is he dead?
Yeah, I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
he's like he can't be revived.
Yeah, that's his
He
third.
can be revived. It's a process, but it can happen.
Do you have Spirit of the Dying?
I've got nothing.
No, Crayola.
Should.
Yes.
Apollo,
do.
the wolf killed
What does Spare the Dying do?
I have to be next to him.
No, but what does it do?
You touch a living creature. He's not living.
It was.
But it's you touch a living creature. that has 0
Doesn't he
points.
just? Why does he have to roll again on his turn? Because he just took the damage. So he
Because
took.
it's his turn.
Yeah,
You
but he-
always roll on your turn.
When you're below 0.
Yeah, but he
when
got
you're
a
0.
hit.
Yeah, which is
When you're 0
automatically
and
to
it is
fail.
2L.
But
Yeah,
then his turn, he's got to roll to see if it.
but that was his turn though.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it
I get
was.
what Jordan's
Taking
saying.
that damage.
No.
Damage is from you.
That's the start of his damage.
I didn't roll any damage.
No, that's the
No.
moonbeam.
It wouldn't have mattered what you rolled.
Because he's 0, he takes the damage, and while he's unconscious, that's 2 death savings automatically marked.
my
And then he fails
I
the
killed him.
He failed the
I
death save.
killed Apollo.
Oh, honey.
I'm so sorry. She hates me. Ella can't have any friends.
Just
She gets her hug.
Real woman crying so much. I'm so sorry.
So,
Oh no.
Does that count? If I
Someone
did do that on my next go, would that count?
We're trying to figure it out. Fuck.
okay.
That's my emotional support move.
He dead.
Shut up. You want cats look to the face too. You're good at it.
So,
For some weird reason, I knew I was the one that was gonna kill her.
is spare the dying a
Yeah,
bonus
give me a
action?
dream last
No,
night.
it's a cantrip.
It's a cantrip. Does it say an action? Or does it say a bonus?
It is one
It
action.
is one action. Okay.
I'm so
And
sorry.
it's touch, so I would have to walk to him.
You would.
Jimmy, that's what happens when you play your character too well.
It's within the same because this is within the same round. Could I do it on my next turn and it would count? Or are you
Did
ruling
you
that
put
it's now?
moonbeam on Apollo? Thinking
You know.
I will allow
you to
this and this only, and this is a one-time thing because this is the first real
Bro,
death.
we've saved Apollo so many
No, this is the
Shut
first.
up, Laura. Why are you arguing with it? I'll hang up on you.
Oh shit!
This is the first real death the group has actually
Bobbler the
faced.
Goblin has finally died.
You
Oh my god, I feel sick. It's my
can
next.
do one of two things,
Okay.
Oh my god, oh my god.
and it may be completely in vain. It's just a thing that I'm going to allow, because you guys are actually genuinely new with how this all works. I'm allowing it only for this reason.
Because, also, could we actually, since it's my go next, right after there with my moonbeam, because I have that ability, could I heal him before the moonbeam takes action? Because that's a bonus action.
Is she snapped out of it?
Yeah, I sucked up.
Because you slapped me.
This is very dramatic today.
Okay, I see
The-
what you're
of the
saying,
summer
because you've
court.
got that, and that's a bonus action. Okay,
It's
actually,
okay, Jess,
I would
it's gonna
allow
be okay.
that. That I would allow.
Okay.
The spare the dying thing, I was like, well, I don't think that would work. That, however, that's something
Should roll
completely
with
different.
disadvantage.
It's
not on. It's just after her turn.
I
You really want this wolf to die.
don't get
No,
to roll
it's
it on
fine.
if it happens, doesn't it?
Yeah. So before...
Okay, because it is your go directly after, I will allow the moonbeam magic to take effect and you feel that. I will allow you to use that bonus action. It doesn't just use your bonus action, it forfeits your entire go. If you're gonna do it, I say go for it. But it doesn't just forfeit your bonus action, it forfeits your action, bonus action, and movement. So you can't do anything, you basically skip your go.
Okay.
Because you're basically using everything in your body to essentially
Reverse what
jump,
happened, yeah.
jump fate and heal
Okay.
because it's a bonus action only.
I'll do it. For you, bitch!
Okay?
Gotta thank my ass.
So immediately as the last
The
little
seven.
drop of eyes and light goes out of Apollo's face, you actually see the breathing almost come to a complete stop. Just as Elwyn basically grabs Cryella by the head, pulls him down and just reaches forward.
Fair.
What happens? Would you like to explain what happens?
You just...
Ellen's overwhelmed. Oh.
God, what's wrong with you, man? Oh. You just see. Well, Cryella would just see for a blink of horns and giant wings on Elwyn, and then it will disappear.
Spooky.
And then just purple mist will engulf Apollo,
Mm-hmm.
and it's almost like it will raise him up,
Mm-hmm.
That's lovely too.
and we'll start breathing again.
So he's
I
back.
will allow. Okay, this is what I will allow. He won't
Oh.
be healed.
Okay.
It foregoes the death roll,
Okay.
the last death roll.
The
So
last
he
death
still
roll.
has 2 death fails.
But he's not dead.
He's not dead. He still has 2 fails.
Which means I still
Because
could use
I will
Spend 9.
allow you to basically use that as a way of counteracting
Okay.
that.
Okay.
Make sense?
Can someone fucking push him out?
Um,
Well,
so that-
Push him out!
The bugbear just like hits the fucking.
Can you imagine?
Oh, Jordan's gonna do some fucking bullshit like that.
Okay. That is extremely bending the rules. That's like the rules I'm like,
Should
There's a power level at
the
this
rules.
point.
however, I understand what you're saying because you're like that feature and stuff like that and things, things that are
Combining
happening.
your
Things that are happening.
I would actually allow that to be a case because we can have a talk about things after of something that happens.
Oh.
I would allow that to be the case, but it only foregoes the death saving throw. So you use your healing energy to stop him from taking more damage than the 2 death fails that he would take from the damage. Does that make sense?
Then dog shit rolls, that's not it.
Alright, so it's my turn.
Alright, Vale.
Alright, you
You'll
happy? You happy?
Got it.
Susan?
Alright. I'm gonna cast invisibility.
Open the tits. Yeah.
Vanity? I just healed him.
Right, I'm invisible. I'm gonna go up into the spider hole.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Had this plan for 2 rounds.
Poor Apollo, get rid of him, eh? He's useless.
You're
So
like,
you go
Apollo.
this way?
Yep.
Yep. So you look in and you can see him. He is.
I know them all too well.
You can see all the spiders are like
Feasting on him.
around the wall. And they're almost like surrounding him, who's in the center of all of
Does he
them.
look really hurt still?
He's so fucking hurt. Like you
Good.
can see he's like healing
Die.
over. He's at the desk,
Baby.
and he's actually at this point you'll see him. He's over at the desk, and he's quickly like scribbling something on a piece of paper as he's like.
Dear diary!
I'm dying today. These
You
bitches
have another
after
10
me.
foot of movement that you can use. So it takes you 50 feet to get there. Because you can dash as a bonus action though. You have another 10 feet.
I had a
you
click.
can
Is that still recording?
Yes. It's just
I had
like
a
10.
click. Oh. Sorry.
go. It is up to you.
Like a jump before motion something.
Oh, sweetheart.
I'm going to.
It's okay, pal. Is that when you say? I know. That's why it affects you so much. You
100%.
think about it.
Bastard.
I tried.
So
Eloise is fucking powerful, man.
we know. They're like, and you wanted to fight over. I turn into the rock. No, that doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Rock is nature.
I'm
Makes
going back.
sense.
They're putting that on merch.
As I see, as I'm walking up, I see all those. See him furiously writing on the table. I see
You just take the.
Is there lights in that room?
Yeah.
There's very faint lights through the whole cave system.
Yeah. So I can see that there's giant, because I haven't seen the room. I can
No,
see that
yeah,
there's
you can see there's
spiders,
giant spiders.
shadows, and all that sort of thing. I carefully walk up to the room, but
How could you miss
I'm-
the fucking spiders?
Like
no. I'm going to be right.
You're still gonna stay
Yeah,
there?
right there.
Yep.
I'm going to, because I've used my bonus action to do that. Can I
Well, actually, okay.
Can I use my?
You can get to there with just using your normal feet. I'll
Yeah.
show you. Like that is
Yeah.
your normal feet. So you can still see into the room and you can still see him.
Yeah.
Without having to use a bonus action. He's about 40 feet from you at the moment.
Alright, I'm going to use my bonus action to reload my crossbow, and I'm going to shoot him.
Okay.
Yes.
Roll for an
Sneak
attack.
attack. Sneak attack. Sneak attack because he's invisible. Invisible.
Need help. We are mentally challenged next round.
Yeah.
Don't roll like dog shit.
Chief! That is a natural. That's a natural 20. Clip that check.
One.
And that was from the
6.
purple dice.
Roll your damage and then, well,
That's-
as in like you've already rolled it, so
Yep, so that's 14.
in total?
Yes.
Crit and
So-
sneak.
So, yep, that's the baseline, and it's a
Double.
times 2.
Times 2 of that, so that'll be 28 points.
Hot
of damage.
damn!
Yeah, I'm like,
Snipe
You're like, bam!
can I like shoot him right through the back of the head,
Oh shit.
and like the arrow just like
That
stays,
just appears.
Yep,
and it just slumps.
no
Pushes it back.
worries. So you see,
on the paper.
so he's furiously writing, and he, as you're preparing this and you're aiming your bow up, ready to go, you hear him. He puts his head up for a moment, whispers to the paper, which you would most likely hear at this point. He says, "May the gods align, and may the prophecy be fulfilled." Take-
Filled.
He does this every single session. And this is why we're dying.
Actually, fuck your Apollo.
Hey, I didn't make fun of you.
So, you hear him say this, and you actually hear him kiss. You actually
Kiss.
kiss the paper, and
Oh.
then hold it up,
What?
and then he will say,
The question.
he will
What?
shout out at you. He will say, "There is nothing you can do. You've already lost." And the paper's gonna vanish in his hands as the arrow comes up through his neck, through his head, onto the actual desk that he's got there, and you're gonna see him spasm for a little
Bangs
bit.
his head on the corner of the table.
As you're gonna see him
Yeah, he's
literally die on
He
top
sent
of
a
the
letter.
desk.
Mwah.
He sent his last wishes.
And that is where we're gonna leave it. Apollo's got 2 death fails, you're on 2 hit points. Welcome.